Yes, this is better.
What? Why is Keith Whitley playing? No.
What? What?
I don't know why, but literally my phone tried to play Keith Whitley. Somebody's doing me right.
Well, that's probably because you turned on not Siri, and it somehow picked that up somewhere. This is why you don't turn on Siri.
Unfortunately, well, I don't know if it's unfortunate, but it's just, it shouldn't be how that works, but I didn't ever claim, like, you have to say precise words in order for Bixby to do what it needs to do.
Oh no, I completely understand, but I'm just saying that when you accidentally say stuff like, "Hey Alexa," or stuff that doesn't even sound like you're saying, "Hey Alexa," Alexa goes off anyways. So, sometimes, Bixby is just going to fucking go off. Sorry.
Well, Bixby,
yeah. Rigby is just, or not Rigby,
it did, Bixby did register that
Told
I'm
ya.
talking about it, but, I literally need to say something along the lines of, "Hello, Bixby."
Yeah.
And,
yep, told you.
yeah.
But sometimes you'll hear random things and think you're saying that. So sometimes it doesn't matter.
But anyway, hello people, it's us Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I am your other host, Older Bro.
And we are back. We are back playing Shiny Hunting, where I don't know what to necessarily do with this hunt because I was gonna change the way I hunt it.
Yep.
And Jynx don't appear too often.
Yeah. Are you sure you're on your 31 combo?
Yes.
Because it seems really like you're not. But,
so, yeah. I might not have another way to hunt it. So this is what I'm going to do. Every time I see 3 Jynx in the same room as one another, I'm going to force despawn them.
Yeah.
And then I'll wait till like the next Jynx or 2 spawns, then I'll reset the room.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's either add a new rule or literally stay on the same floor and wait for everything to despawn and respawn.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, you can just physically despawn them, but yeah.
To me, it's like there's only one in the room.
Yep.
Like, to me, it's like more than like one in the room. Okay, I'll despawn them. But if it's just one and only consistently one, then I'm just not gonna despawn it at all.
That's fair.
Because I'm not guaranteed a Jynx every fucking time.
That's fair.
Like, see right now. Now, if
so you'll reset the room, and if you get more than one, you'll despawn them. Otherwise, you'll leave. That's fine.
Now, if Jynx was just a 1% spawn and there was only one Jynx ever, then I'd keep running into the Jynx until I found it shiny.
Yeah.
But since that's not the case,
it's like a 5% or whatever the fuck
it's
normal
just
spawns are in 1%.
I'm
terms,
relatively certain it is still 1%, but it's one of those 1% Pokemon that you can find more than one of.
We're gonna call that a 2%, guys.
Might as well be 2%, yeah. Just like... And funny thing is, Kangaskhan is technically a 2% as well.
Yeah, that's fully.
Because you can find up to, this is what a shiny hunter told me, you can find up to like 9 of them in the same room.
Yeah, that. While that may be true, that's bullshit. She's like, no, fuck that shit.
Up to 9 Kangaskhan.
Larkongastian. Just no. You're not finding that many. You'll be lucky to find 1.
By the way, guys, I did go buy more lures, so we're up to like 200 something right now.
Yay! By the end of the stream, we'll be back down to 0. Almost not even a
fucking
joke.
Surprise me. Because this hunt is...
It's so bad.
Yeah, because, guys, this hunt... I'm still in the same chain. I have not messed with my Switch in any way.
Maybe you should. Maybe the chain's broken. Like, literally just not working properly. Maybe you just need to physically reset the chain.
The next time I reset this chain is A, if hell freezes over, or
Yep.
B, we're on the next series.
Yep.
I don't even know if I can start the next series if I'm on this hunt.
Nope.
Because this hunt specifically, I'm like, I don't want to break the chain.
Nope, you can't start the next series. You cannot start the next series in the middle of this game. It's impossible.
I technically can, but it would be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Guys, the next stream game... Yeah, the next stream game I have on the list right now is a Switch game. And...
You're fucked.
I might have to delay it because it's like this hunt specifically. Now, if Ditto wasn't causing me a problem, I wouldn't care if I, like, broke Ditto's chain. Because, But Jynx specifically...
is a bitch.
Like, 3 streams of nothing. Not even one other shiny. Like, that is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Now, if I chained Ditto and I found other shinies while looking for Ditto, then I'd be more willing to break that chain.
Yeah.
But Jynx doesn't like to appear that often,
Nope.
even if you don't have it chained.
Yep.
You literally have to chain something else to get it to appear.
Yes.
And it's just no luck with Jynx. Guys, I like how I have a chain with Jynx. I haven't even found one shiny of any sort. And then one of our viewers, he was shiny hunting Squirtle, I believe, and he random encounters shiny Jynx and immediately fails it.
How dare you?
That was a great clip. So fucking funny.
It's a great clip, but also, we hate you.
It's like, how the fuck? That's where all my shiny luck with Jynx
All your shiny luck went into his game. Yeah, it's very bad.
God damn it, didn't mean to do that.
Like, this series, this stream is so bad, I'm literally sitting over here thinking, you know, maybe I should go and just play Animal Crossing New Horizon while this is happening. Because, just, how much more can we possibly say during this? This is the 4th stream of not finding this Pokemon you're supposed to just find offhand. You're not even supposed to hunt it. You're supposed to find it while looking for other things. And we're 4 damn streams into it. It's like, this is not how this is supposed to go.
I mean, this is not the longest, like, hunt we've been on.
No, nothing's gonna beat out some of the fossil Pokemon or fucking ghastly, like, nothing's gonna beat those streams. But, holy shit, this is gonna try.
This is just the most uneventful shiny hunt I've ever been on.
We haven't even had other shinies. We haven't even had a fucking shiny Zubat.
I've expected Zubat, I've expected Squirtle, maybe even a Seal. Nothing.
I'd expect a fucking Chansey to appear out of goddamn nowhere, even though it can't spawn here. I'd still expect that. But no, we've got nothing.
It's just so fucking dead, and I don't know why it is. Because I've looked up this hunt several times, guys.
Yeah, and everyone says, no, this one's not that bad. You'll find it offhand.
Again, the worst Jynx hunt that I looked up, it took that guy 2 weeks.
Yeah. And it looks like you're about to be the second one.
You know what? I'm going to give that guy a
Because
run
again,
from his
2 weeks
for his
is
money.
14 streams. We have to get up to part 14 to beat that guy. We're at 4!
Well, to be fair, that guy, I don't think he was using Shiny Charm.
Okay, well, Shiny Charm cuts your rate in... It goes from 4096 to what?
I mean, the combo cuts the rate too.
Yeah, but I'm sure he comboed.
He did combo.
See, I think it cuts it in quarter.
Cuts it in the quarter.
Yeah, because it goes down to 512, and then the combo takes it to, like, 200 or something. But yeah, it's like... Yeah, so yeah, that means that, if it took him 2 weeks, that'd be 14. 7, that'd be 3.5 streams with the Shiny Charm. So you're already beating him. You are mathematically already taking longer than that guy.
And he did 6 hours every stream.
You're not beating him yet. Because that would be 7 streams.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing. Guys, we actually shiny hunt in like half the time of a normal shiny hunt, because normally everyone takes about 6 hours per hunt.
Yeah, we don't have time for that shit.
And we barely have enough time for 3 hours.
Yeah. We only have enough time for 3 hours because we're like, if we don't make time for 3 hours, we will be doing this game for the next 300 years.
To be fair, it's about to be 3 years still with this fucking game.
Yes, with 3 hours.
We're at 2.5 years with this game.
Yeah, almost 3 years of 3 hours every single week. So that would be 150-ish weeks. It's 156, but whatever. 156 weeks of 3-hour streams. So that'd be a little over 450 hours into this damn Shiny Hunt game. And it's like, this is fucking bullshit.
Well, I mean, I was expecting it to take a long time, especially since we only did it once a week.
Yep.
Like, my problem wasn't that it wasn't gonna... Like, I was expecting to be done with it maybe a year. But the problem, we just had consistent problems where it doesn't want to spawn, doesn't want to spawn.
Yep. Ghastly was unnecessarily obtuse.
Yeah, like that is the main problem. It's just it takes so long to do everything, because not only do I need to keep up my money, I also have to keep up our items. Then I have to make sure we have a combo at the start of every stream. And that's if I don't break it. Yeah,
and we're still not certain if he's shiny failed any of these. We have no damn clue.
And sometimes a Pokemon requires me to use two Pokeballs instead of 1.
Yep.
So
sometimes it takes so long we have to start despawning them manually, which means we're using lures at like 3 times the rate.
Yeah, I have to switch up my shiny hunting method, just keep the stream a little interesting.
Yeah.
Because
you have added 1% interest.
Yeah. And when we hit stream 6, I'm going to change up how we do things again.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start shiny hunting it off camera, because fuck this hunt.
Yeah.
Like, guys, I want to capture my reactions on camera, but it's one thing. There's a difference between, like, basically...
There's a point when it stops being interesting for any of us involved.
It stops being fun.
It's just like, it's not fun for you guys to stop in and watch. It's not fun for us to be here. So at some point, we just have to be like, we don't fucking care anymore. We're getting it. Like, we already did that with the fossils, where we're just like, fuck it. We will pay for someone else to have gotten them for us.
To be fair, with the fossil Pokemon, we said no outright because the Shiny Charm doesn't even affect it.
Yeah.
Guys, if the Shiny Charm affected it, I would have still went for the fossils.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Doesn't affect it.
On the plus side, it is faster than any other Shiny Hunt. In that you are guaranteed to get a Pokemon every, like, or 2 Pokemon every minute. Because you can just keep giving him one. Here,
yes,
here,
as if
here,
you
here,
save
here.
up a whole shit ton.
But at the same time, it's fucking boring because you're just clicking a button over and over and over again.
At least when we egg hunt, I'll be constantly moving around, and I don't have to worry about chains. I don't necessarily have to worry about running into Pokemon.
Yep.
Like, so it's gonna be so much better when we shiny hunt Sword and Shield.
Yeah, it will be. It will be so much better. It will be so much better that we really want to get to it, like, now. We would like to get to it before Diamond and Pearl comes out.
Yeah.
Which is when again?
Do not worry too much about Diamond and Pearl, cause, I would also do the Masuda method in that game if it didn't have, like, a better way to hunt Pokemon.
Yeah, but when does that game come out?
November.
Yeah, so, it is September 11th, you know, honor, you know, the fallen, since it's 9/11, but,
yes.
Ignoring that, yeah, it is, you know, September. We have, like, I'm guessing the game comes out on a Friday. So, we've got, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks?
I don't think we're gonna be done by then.
Maybe 10 weeks? Yeah, to get 3 Pokemon. 2 of which are apparently the hardest fucking Pokemon in the entire game.
We're
Because
not
one
talking
is
about...
Kangaskhan, and one is this.
Yeah, Ditto on any level is not the worst.
I think what's gonna happen is we are going to spend 5 streams on this. I think we're gonna spend 5 streams on Ditto, and we're gonna get Kangaskhan in 5 minutes. I think that the stream it's going
I might give you
I think the game is gonna fuck us over like in that or just like that. Just because we have so hyped it up as it's going to be a 300 episode stream that it's just gonna be like, no, here you go, done, leave.
One of the main problems with the Kangaskhan hunt, and I've noticed it a lot, is they find the Kangaskhan and then fail it.
Yeah.
They either wait too long to go get it,
Yep.
or they run up the ladder too early.
Yep.
Like
we have Master Balls, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
we are not failing catching it. That will not be
our guys, not even kidding. When I find a shiny Kangaskhan, I'm chucking a Master Ball at it.
There's absolutely no reason not to. Because fuck you.
Yeah, so catching it won't be a problem. It's finding it. But yeah, Kangaskhan is a wild card for a lot of people. Because, yeah, I've also seen people shiny fail it because it won't stay in the damn Pokeball. And they weren't using double Pokeball method. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
For whatever reason, a lot of people just don't use the double Pokemon method. Like, I get it, guys. Don't get me wrong. I get it. I don't necessarily...
It wastes 2 Pokeballs. But at the same time, it makes your odds, like, all very reasonable to catch the thing.
Exactly.
It's like you're going to waste more than 2 Pokeballs catching the thing.
I will agree with everyone that the double Pokeball method is absolutely a waste of Pokeballs. Because I had to chain Jynx with double Pokeballs. I started this hunt with like over 600. I went down to 400.
Yeah. It takes a lot of Pokeballs. But at the same time, it's either that or you're wasting golden raspberries every single time you want to throw 1 Pokeball.
Oh, and that's the thing.
And that just equals out your rate.
I've noticed people don't use raspberries or berries. I'm like,
goddamn
what
serious?
is wrong with you?
You're telling me not only do they not use double Pokeballs, they don't use the golden raspberry, which basically is just a free double Pokeball.
I've seen idiots like that. Literally, the guy who lost the Onyx didn't use double Pokeball. Didn't use a berry of any kind.
Yep.
Guy who random encountered an overworld shiny Zapdos. Didn't use double Pokeball method. Did use a berry. So I'll give him that. He did use berries. But he didn't have any Master Balls.
Who the fuck? Whatever.
So
See, that's why you should always have a Master Ball. Always have a Master Ball. Because that way, when you find your random shiny overworld, you catch it in a Master Ball and say, I found a random overworld shiny Zapdos.
believe it or not, I hear it from a lot of our commentators. Yeah,
All
commentators.
people who talk.
And I've seen it in a lot of people's streams.
Yep.
People don't find Master Balls, and guys, I will give you a reason why you don't. It's because you don't use the method I do for, like, getting money without battling.
Yeah. Go get money in the Glittering Cave, and you'll find as many Master Balls as you need.
Like, I think I found a total of 6.
Yeah.
6 Master Balls in the Glittering Cave.
Yep. Sounds right. 5 or 6. This is not really that
few
hard.
of which I actually did find on camera.
Yep.
Yeah. Because the way I do it, guys, is how I grind money without battling. Is I go through the Glittering Cave, I go to the shiny spots, and I sell all the golden berries, I sell all the fossils that I get. Then I go to the longest route in the game, and while the Glittering Cave is recharging its, like, items, because it has, like, a cooldown period of sorts.
Yeah.
I'm going down the longest route in the game and gathering berries from there, and then I sell those berries. And I just travel back and forth between those two places. And I get about 1 million coin in 1 day. It takes 1 day. And
yeah, because even people who are talking about how to get money will tell you never go to the Elite Four. The Elite Four gives you almost no money.
And
they are really, really low.
And those of you who do, it's going to take you about a week, because that's how long it took me when I did it.
Yeah, it's the Elite Four in these games do not give you much money.
And that's with Payday. And I did it with Payday. It took me about a week.
Yeah. It is disgustingly slow. Just do not.
Plus, Payday sucks as a movie.
It really does.
Like, I can't tell you how many revives I had to, like, grind.
If Payday did, like, maybe twice as much damage as it does, and also gave you, like, triple money, like, you just added a 3 times multiplier every time you used it, it'd probably go much faster. But, yeah, it would require a lot of work to make that viable.
Yeah. So, I just saved you a shit ton of time and resources just by you just walking around.
Oh, speaking of Pokemon, did I tell you about... I told you about the Emerald ROM hack that I was watching, right?
Sort of, yeah.
I also told you that that the guy who made that, like, the guy who made it, has a lot of, like, forms in it. So it has a lot of forms for Pokemon, including some from later games. Like, it's not just Gen 1, 2, and 3 Pokemon. There are Pokemon from later games. And apparently they also did respriting. Like, some of the Pokemon have, like, new sprites. Like, the non-form Pokemons. Like, I think Gardevoir has a custom sprite because the Gen 3 sprite that it has doesn't look that as good. So they just made a new sprite for it.
Okay.
Because they were just like, fuck it, this doesn't look good. So, yeah, apparently they just resprited several Pokemon as well. To which I think the developer said he wouldn't have done it if he hadn't already done all the work. He would not... If he started again today, he would not do that anymore. He would not do all that work, because it's just too much work.
Yeah.
Which I get. But apparently one of the things he also did was he boosted several moves and abilities in the game. Like, a lot of the HMs... Well, first off, HMs can be completely retaught and taught over.
Thank you.
Like, they're just completely... All TMs are infinite use. And HMs can be taught over. So, literally, you don't even have to have HM slaves, technically, because you just have to have people that can learn the HMs, teach them those HMs over a TM, and then just unlearn them again. So you can just keep cycling moves.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. But the other thing is he boosted some of the moves. So some of the moves actually do a lot more damage than they used to.
Okay.
And one of the things he boosted was he boosted, what the fuck is, he boosted loafing.
What?
You know the ability that Slackoth family has that's there loafing about?
Oh,
it's also
yeah,
the ability that
lofting.
Regigigas has.
Lofting.
Yeah. Yeah, they buffed that. It now heals you for, like, I think 20% of your health.
So it's like, the one sleep move.
Yeah, it's
rest.
Yeah, it's basically a weak rest. Oh, but for every other turn. So it's like, holy shit. This guy actually sat down and was like, this ability is fucking worthless. Let's make it less worthless.
Yeah, going back, guys, before the stream, we were talking about the new Matrix movie.
Yes, I did see some information. It's like the Matrix,
Resurrection.
Yeah, Resurrection.
Funny thing is, I was actually not surprised
Because on the third day he rises again from the dead. Get it? He's even more Jesus than he was before.
What is the fourth movie?
Whatever. Technically, he didn't die to the end of the. He didn't die to the end of the first movie.
He didn't. Neo did not die until the end of the third movie.
Yes. So technically, it could still be 3 days in between him dying and him being revived. They could make it even more of a Jesus metaphor.
Yeah. The thing is, Matrix 4 Resurrections. I'm pretty sure that was announced like a long time ago, and they just never went back to it for a while.
Well, because the Wachowskis aren't known for having the best track record for movies anymore.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like, what if John Wick is actually in the Matrix, and that's why he can do everything?
What if John Wick's in the Matrix? What do you think Neo is? He is John Wick in the Matrix. That's literally his description. He is just John Wick, but in the Matrix.
People are saying, like,
They're not going to put John Wick in the Matrix and have him act against himself.
No. They're saying that all of John Wick is actually Matrix.
No. That's insane. Fucking insane.
I mean, I could believe it because, I mean, he's
Look, we
don't
need to give the Wachowskis, like, more credit than they're due. We don't need to come up with these outlandish ideas of, like, oh, but secretly John Wick is actually completely in the Matrix, and just, no.
Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I'm interested in the Matrix. I don't hate it.
Matrix was a very cool series. It's just...
But it's just, like, to me, when I watch the third movie, I'm like, there's no way they can make another one.
Yeah, well, they are. So...
Yeah,
figure that out.
I literally told Father at the end of the third movie the only way they could bring back the Matrix is if they revive Neo.
Yeah. And would you believe
what they did?
Yep.
I fucking called it.
But the thing is, I just don't understand what the fuck they can possibly do.
What are they going to do? What is Matrix 4 just a world building tool? Like, how the hell is
because the entire
Neo
plot
alive?
Okay, I know most of our audience is pretty young, honestly. Like, we have, well, actually, they're kind of not, but, like, a good portion of our, like, we have a good portion of our audience that is younger. So, there are a good number of people who may not know what the fuck the Matrix is. So, let's start with this. The whole plot of the Matrix is literally, hey, everyone's in a video game. Sorry, it's one of those anime. And before you say it's not anime, the Animatrix existed. It was an anime. Fuck you.
Yeah, that was a comic book series, wasn't it?
It was also a movie. The Animatrix is a movie.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's usually bundled with the Matrix. You'll get Matrix 1, 2, 3, and Animatrix.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah. Animatrix. It's anime. Point is, so, the whole thing is about them being in a video game.
Like
in a virtual reality. In a supercomputer that's emulating the real world. And
for Doctor Who fans, it's basically what the Master did in the Capaldi season.
Which Master?
The one where he's a girl.
Because you have seen all of Capaldi, right?
Yes.
Because I know there's a scene where there are... Yeah. So, I do have to ask that question. But yeah. So, yes. in effect, yeah, we basically just have, a computer that's powered by people. And they trapped all the people in there and are basically creating a virtual world so that the people don't try to rebel. And the entire plot is Neo literally trying to break everyone out of the Matrix. And also fight against the fucking, I don't know,
evil robots.
The evil robots that become increasingly more destabilized because Neo actually is the one. Who would have guessed that a guy whose name is literally one backwards was the one? Sorry, Neo is not one backwards. It's an anagram. That would be Eno. But
yeah,
it doesn't fucking matter. It's an anagram for one. He's clearly the one.
That's what they call him.
Yeah. So literally, at the end of the fucking third movie, they kill him. Well, okay, technically they don't show him dead. They just show his body being carried away, but he isn't necessarily dead.
No,
but
he's dead.
He is dead. He is very clearly dead. They literally... He dies killing the fucking virus robot that has taken over.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes. And as payment for killing him, the Matrix lets the people go. Like, there is a truce, the people are set free. Or at least the ones who want to leave are set free. I don't know how the fuck that...
The ones who are already out get to live.
Yeah. I don't know. Point is, what the fuck are they gonna do? Where the fuck are they gonna go with that? There is always already a peace between the robots and the people outside the Matrix. So what the fuck are you gonna do?
So, guys, I'll say this. I am gonna watch the fourth movie. I don't know if I'll watch it in theaters, but I'll watch it.
Yeah.
But, I would want to see where they go. Because, again, I am interested in The Matrix. I think it's an interesting series. It's just, I didn't know if I wanted another movie.
Yeah. Nobody knows if they want another movie. At least that's, at least that's better than, other franchises like Back to the Future, where everyone knows they don't want another movie, and they were threatened with that. Remember when they threatened to reboot the Back to the Future series, and everyone was just like, fuck no you aren't, and they never did.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can't really beat the Back to the Future we have now.
Yeah. I mean,
and also
the only way you could beat Back to the Future right now is if you made it a cartoon, and, changed their names from Doc and Marty to Rick and Morty, and made Rick and Morty, and then cast Doc Brown as Rick in Rick and Morty. Like, there is no way to beat Back to the Future as it currently is. You can't reboot it to be anything better than it is. You'd have to do an entire adaptation.
There's...
like Rick and Morty.
One of the only movies that I would say shouldn't continue and actually should just get a reboot is Jaws.
Yeah, but I don't think we need a reboot of Jaws either.
Here's the thing. The first movie was great. Second movie, it was okay. Third and beyond, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I don't think we need more of them, but I don't think we need another. I don't think we need a new one at all. I don't think we need a reboot.
Well, I just think if they remade Jaws, we'd probably get a better movie now than what we would have had back then.
Probably. I don't disagree with you, but
I've seen some of the newer shark movies. There was Into the Shallows. There was 40 Feet Down or something like that. And those were freaking... you worried that the characters would have gotten eaten at any time. Yeah. And I fucking loved it. It's yes. And also The Meg.
Yeah.
The Meg was a great movie, too.
Yeah. I think the problem is that I think the I don't want to say the idea of being killed by a killer shark is dead. It's clearly not. They still make movies of it.
And
but
they're great.
Yeah, but I think that those movies are now a small they're now a small genre effectively. Most people just don't want to see those movies anymore. none of those movies, no matter how good they are, get the same pulling power as Jaws. And they never will.
Yeah,
and I don't even think if you rebooted Jaws, it would get that same power. I don't think that... I think if they announced a Jaws movie was coming out tomorrow, and it was a reboot of the first one, made with the best of the best effects today, I don't think that they would get the same numbers that they did back then.
Yeah.
I think people just don't care.
Yeah, from what I understand, pretty much no one wants another Jaws movie.
Yeah.
After... They didn't really want one after 3.
Yeah, you're just not gonna get the same effect as you did before. It's been done to death. People are over it.
Okay. I want to go back to talking about Jaws 4. Jaws 4, some of the movie is okay.
Yeah.
It's when they start doing some of the special effects, I'm just like, no.
Yeah, the effects are shit.
Jaws 3D was worse.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it was trying to be 3D, like, 15 years before 3D was
it
perfected.
was so bad.
Or at least made good enough.
But yeah, was Back to the Future, was that Jaws 5 that they were trying to do or something?
No, I think that one was also... I think they were making a Jaws 3D joke in that. I don't remember what the actual title of that movie was, but it might have been Jaws 60, I think, was the number.
Yeah, they're trying to predict that Jaws get up to 6 movies.
Yeah, I'll look up.
Yeah, I'm not... Like, I wouldn't mind a new Jaws movie today. I would go watch it.
Back to the Future 2 Jaws sing. Jaws 19.
2019?
No, the movie took place in 2015.
Oh.
It was also directed by Max Spielberg. So, at that point, they were expecting that Steven Spielberg either retired or was dead, and his son was making his movies now.
But...
It's fully personal. But yeah, it's... Yeah. This time, it's really personal, I think is what I said.
But yeah, I wouldn't know any other movies that I'm just like, I don't know if they should even try to continue it.
This time, it's really, really personal. Yeah, that's what the full line is. Okay. No, yeah. Let's see, off the top of my head, let's see. Well,
maybe Kung Fu Panda.
Here's the problem with that. I think I agree with you that Kung Fu Panda shouldn't be continued, but people have been saying that since the first one. They keep saying that, but the last one was really good. There is no possible way they can do that again or better. And every single time, they do it again or better.
But the thing is, again, we're at a Matrix point where it's like, what can they do?
Exactly. I don't think they will continue it, but I think that studio could continue it if they had an idea. They're that good. Like,
yeah, like
DreamWorks, fucking hell.
I'll give props to DreamWorks. Like, they know how to continue series.
Yeah, it's like, holy shit. Again, most people, when they heard the concept for Kung Fu Panda, were like, that'll never be anything. That will never be good.
Like, same with Madagascar.
Yeah, you can't make that good.
Like, the Madagascar views are
Madagascar is something they shouldn't continue either.
Yeah, the views on our channel says it all for Madagascar.
Yeah, Madagascar shouldn't be continued. Mary Poppins should never have been continued. Let's start with that one. It should never have even been attempted to be continued.
Even have a sequel until now.
Yeah, but it should never have been continued.
I don't even remember how the movie ended.
How the first movie ended or the second one? Because I didn't see the second one at
all.
First,
I've only ever seen the first movie once. Never again.
You've got to understand. The problem with the second...
I haven't even seen the second movie yet.
I have not either. I have not seen this movie, but I have seen I've seen reviews of this movie and have seen enough of the movie in passing that I can easily tell you what the problem with the movie was. And it's that Disney just doesn't fucking understand what people liked about the first movie. You have to understand, the first Mary Poppins movie
is classic.
Well, it's a classic, yes. But it's not just classic in the same way that, like, Cinderella is classic. It's not classic because it was an old Disney movie that, was done well, and that was it. The whole point of Mary Poppins was it was a movie that was told in a way that most other movies were not told. Especially Disney movies. The thing about Disney movies is, Disney movies are always, we've got a princess, we have a villain, the princess has been kidnapped by the villain, and somebody's gonna have to come and save the princess from the villain, and defeat or kill the villain, and get the princess. And that's their whole plot structure. It's the hero's fucking journey of you're gonna go, and you're gonna fight the bad guy, and you're gonna save the girl. That's the whole fucking plot of 90% of Disney movies. This movie does not do that. The reason it's so beloved is because it's a slice of life show. The entire plot of the show is, hey, this family is on hard times. The kids are constantly running away. The mother is very busy doing women's rights movement stuff. And the father is a banker who is never at home and is emotionally distant.
It was the live-action Cat in the Hat movie before the live-action Cat in the Hat movie.
Sure. But, yeah. And the entire plot, I wouldn't even say it's that, but it's pretty close. Cat in the Hat absolutely was based on Mary Poppins, no question. They took one look at that and were like, that's what we want to do for Mary Poppins, or for Cat in the Hat. We're gonna do Mary Poppins. But yeah, the entire plot of the movie was literally just the previous nanny was so fucking sick and tired of these kids and their bullshit that she left. And so the family was like, well, we don't have time to take care of our kids because both of us are either working or are fighting for, women's rights. Like, again, these are not, like, current, like, feminists. This was, like, literally original women's rights activists. Like, so these people were fucking busy. They did not have time for their kids, but they were rich, so they hired a nanny. So the entire plot was, well, we hired this nanny. Her name is Mary Poppins. And the entire plot was her showing the kids all these, like, cool things, and then them telling their father, and their father getting mad that they're not doing normal things, like,
studying.
Yeah, like, studying, or specifically, they're not going on outings to, like, learn about the real world. They're going on these magical journeys. And then their entire family basically learning that they just needed to give more of a shit about each other and spend time together. And that was the whole plot. There was no fucking villain. The bank wasn't trying to fucking take over their house or something. The father lost his job because the kids fucking caused everyone to try to take their money out of the bank. Because they caused a panic at the bank. So the father loses his job. That's the closest fucking thing you had to a villain. A father losing his job and them worrying about him committing suicide. Like, there just is no fucking villains in that show.
No.
And what did Disney do for Mary Poppins 2? Which they didn't call that, but the sequel to Mary Poppins. They made a fucking villain! Because the bank is literally trying to repossess their house. It's like, the whole fucking point of this show, the thing that people liked, was the fact that it was a slice of life. You've ruined it by having there be stakes.
Just have Mary Poppins go to a different...
You know what people wanted? They wanted Nanny fucking McPhee, who was also based on Mary Poppins. Like, why didn't you just do another one? Just do another movie where there were some new kids that Mary Poppins had to go and, like, deal with.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
yes.
Not even the same kids.
That.
Don't have the same two kids. Have two different kids. And it's a completely different situation. And just have Mary Poppins show them a good time, and try to get through those problems. That's all you had to fucking do. But you fucked it up.
Yeah, speaking like nanny and stuff like that, in South Park, apparently, so, Cartman's mom was trying to find... Hello, Kaylin.
Hey, Kaylin, how you doing?
Anyway, Cartman's mom was trying to find a nanny for Cartman.
Yep.
Because Cartman is, well,
Cartman.
And, this is what happens to the nannies that watch over Cartman.
Yeah.
So, the first nanny, she, like, just quit. She quit outright. The second nanny, he made her go mentally insane.
Yep.
She literally starts to eat her own shit.
Oh, boy.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened in the third one. But then, the one guy he didn't beat, he just outsmarted. It was a guy, not a nanny.
Yeah.
And the guy was,
Guys can be nannies.
Well, the guy wasn't a nanny, he trained dogs.
Gotcha.
And he outsmarted Cartman, and Cartman outsmarted him in a way.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird. But
Thank you for follow JJ Builds, unless JJ Builds is the same as Jimmy Baya, who is also the same as host. In which case, fuck you. If you are not the same person, we apologize. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, thank you for the follow.
Literally, we've been having sequential people follow every day and then unfollow. So, we're hedging our bets.
We're getting a little sick of it.
Yeah, we are getting sick of it. So,
but
any similar names are pissing us off right now. So, apologies.
But yeah, just... I wonder what would happen to Mary Poppins if she met Cartman.
I'm surprised that isn't a bit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what kind of weird stuff are you having going on at work today?
There's a lot of weird stuff.
I mean, there's always weird stuff going on at work. It's work. Work's always weird.
Yeah, I like how, Okay, so, I did have something weird at work happen today. So, I'm already done with all my work, and it's like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, normally, by then, I just sit and wait, for, customers to arrive.
Sure.
Well, I have, like, a little corner I sit in.
Yep.
And I'll wait till someone rings the bell and I go help them.
Yep.
So, the night manager who watches over the store tonight...
Yeah.
He would usually send me home if I had nothing to do.
Yep. Not today.
He came in, looked at me on my phone, and he's like, oh, there's a customer out here for you. I'm like, really? He's like, yep. He walks away, and he's like... And I'm like... He didn't yell at me.
Yeah. Well, I'm guessing he realized that they didn't ring the bell, because probably you would have gone out there.
Yeah, he knows I would, too.
Yeah, so he probably just was like, no
Well,
reason
I'm
to
surprised
yell
I didn't get sent home, like he didn't come back and check on me or anything. No. He just did not care today.
Yeah, there might have been something going on today.
So, just,
Like, you had a guy hit on you? What? 10 years older than you.
God.
Woo, boy. Yeah, that's pretty weird.
There's a shiny seal.
Fucking finally! We found a shiny!
We found
It's a goddamn miracle!
Shiny.
Something! It's not the right Pokemon, but it's something! We found
There's
something!
proof in the pudding here!
Yes, we have proved that shinies do still exist in this game! It's a miracle!
I'm not even mad, I'm just happy.
No! We're just happy we found something! We have been saying for 3 streams now, if only we could find something!
And guys,
and there it is!
Seal was the last thing I would ever think to find shiny during a chain. Like, I was expecting...
think we listed it when we
were
talking about all the things.
I did.
It was just like the last thing.
But it was the last thing I listed.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah. We ain't gonna find that. And
I've been expecting Golbat. I've been expecting Zubat.
Squirtle.
I've been expecting Squirtle. And Seal was my last.
Yep.
But
yeah, I can understand being hit on at work and being like, yeah, that's interesting. Because it's one of those situations where it's like, I'm flattered, but at the same time, I'm creeped out. It's like... Because... What was it that Krillin said in Abridged? To Bulma?
About what?
It's the thing that made her say, just take the compliment.
And your breasts look amazing!
Yeah, like that. Where it's like, you have this random guy hitting on you, saying like complimenting your breasts, and you're just like, I'm not interested in you, and this is creepy, but you're complimenting me, so thank you? But also, fuck off.
But yeah, that's Shiny Seel for a second. I'm like, that's not shiny, is it? And then I see more sparkles, like, consistently. I'm like, no, but shiny!
There you go.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, like, yeah, those things suck, but yeah. As long as he wasn't super persistent and you were actually able to get him to go away.
Please stop hitting on me. You can't have all this. All this will be someone else's one day. Just not yours.
Yeah, it was weird as fuck. Yeah, I can imagine. By the way, I need to check. Because I swear our comments are, like, are a bit lagging. And I'm trying to, like, figure out why. Because I don't think I've turned on... I mean, I can turn on low latency mode. But, I don't think I have right now.
Like, you think our comments are, like...
Yeah, I mean, they've been behind since we started streaming, but like I feel like they've been more behind than
all comments are behind.
Yeah, we can turn on low latency mode and it'd be much faster. But we're doing okay. Like it's been a day. I've been kind of exhausted from like working on videos, but you know it's otherwise been fine.
But yeah, literally, I want to say this, like. Aside from my night manager, like, occasionally, like, sending me home if he notices, like, I have nothing to do. Like, literally, no one cares that I'm on my phone as long as I get my work done. Like, they would come back, see that I'm on my phone, and they're like, why aren't you doing your work? I'm like, I'm all done.
Yeah, I've got the work done. What would you like me to do?
What would you like me to do? Stand and wait on customers?
Yeah, I can stand. I can stand at the counter if you'd like.
But I'd still be doing the same thing.
Yeah. Well, you probably shouldn't be doing that at the counter.
I mean, like waiting for people to show up.
Well, yeah.
Like that's my excuse. That's like I'm waiting on people. I'm literally waiting on people. Like, and the reason I sit and play on my phone is not because I'm lazy. It's because my legs kill me. Because guys, I don't take breaks. I really don't see the need to take a break.
The reason would be because you're given a break, and you should just take it because you're given it.
Well, here's the problem. When I used to take breaks, and both of the times I took a break, I didn't get done with something. So I'm like, well, if I take a break, I'm gonna lose track of time or something, and I won't get things done.
Yeah.
So, basically, I do not take breaks until I know everything's done. And my break is, like, pretty much at the end of the day. Like, I'm usually done with my work by 6 or 7, and I have 2 to an hour of, like, break time. Yeah. What I consider my break time. And literally, just, I mean, I get made fun of by my friends because I say to one of them, it's like, yeah, no slacking off, and they get back at me for that. But besides that, no one cares that I do what I do. Plus, it's not like they can fire me. They literally have no one to replace me with.
Yeah.
And I get praised for the work I do at my work. So, I don't even think they want to fire me, even if they did, like, constantly check on me and tell me to stop getting on my phone.
Yeah.
Honestly, if they paid me like $20 an hour, I'd be more willing to possibly work there for the rest of my life. But I just don't make enough to get by, guys. I don't. I can hardly save up for one PC right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys, I've been trying to buy a new PC for the past 2 months, and 2 months, and I still haven't saved up enough. Come to think about it, I've actually been saving up for longer than that, and it's taken forever. Yeah. Like, my birthday's gonna happen next week, which is gonna give me a lot of money, and I'm gonna put that towards the PC. But it's gonna be really hard when, say, I don't know, the PS5 gets restocked. Of course I'm buying the PS5 because I have less of a chance to find another PS5 than I do a PC. So, I don't know what to put that money towards. It's either going to go towards a new PC or a PS5. Fingers crossed that I get a PS5 soon, guys. I really would freaking like a PS5.
Alright, have a good night, Kaylin.
Good night. She gets up early in the morning to go to her work. Me, I don't do early. I am definitely not a morning person. I've tried to be so I can get some of our mobile stuff out, and it's just hard to do without a day off.
Yeah.
Like, I literally have to have a whole day off in order to get mobile stuff done. But yeah, at least we're not 3 streams dead. Like,
yeah, we found something.
I'm so happy that we found something here. We're not going crazy. Because it just seemed like Shiny Charm was turned off or something. It's so fucking weird.
As I said, like, what the hell?
And of course it's not the Shiny we're looking for.
These are not the shinies you're looking for.
Yeah, I like how in all the time we've shiny hunted, we've never found 2 shinies. Like, more than 1 shiny in the same room.
Yep.
I've seen A Drive do that a few times where he finds, like, more than 1 shiny. I don't think I'm gonna have more luck, guys, where I just find multiple shinies in one stream. Yeah, there's pros and cons to having other Pokemon having, like, better odds of being shiny than the one you're looking for. Yeah, not only is Jynx boosted, all the Pokemon around Jynx is boosted too. So this Squirtle could be shiny as soon as I transition. I probably could just force despawn Squirtle and just find it shiny. like, really freaking quickly. I'm not going to do that. Just no Jynx, what the fuck? You gonna spawn? Thank you.
When we head out tonight, I'm probably gonna set the Twitch to just be low latency mode.
Okay.
So. Tip, you will need to restart your stream in order for changes to take effect. Thank you, Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah. I do love, like, there is, one of the things that, does annoy me, after having watched a lot of, like, a lot of streams, like, a lot of big streams like, Games Done Quick. And like other streams, you'll see a lot of like spammed emotes, and some like they get very annoying.
Yeah.
One of the ones that I have never gotten annoyed at, no matter how many times it's spammed, is Ohio, which is one of the Twitch Global. A lot of the Twitch Global emotes I don't actually mind.
Oh,
There are some that I will ban, but they're very few and far between. Like. Because one of the things about, at least I'm pretty sure that's still true about Twitch, you can, if you're in a live stream, you can actually create a ban list that's on your end that'll just be like, do not show me these emotes. Like in chat. So it'll just clear all the emotes, those specific emotes from chat.
What the fuck's with all the slowpoke? What the hell?
Yeah, it's mostly just the moon emotes. Fuck you, moon emotes.
Yeah, I've never been annoyed with emotes. The things I got, the thing I get annoyed at is memes. I do not like getting spammed with memes, and like ever since memes became this thing, I've just like, no, I don't do memes.
Yeah,
like there are very few memes that I like.
Yeah, I can't. Like, there are a lot of memes that I'll enjoy. So, I do not agree, but fair enough.
Well, again, the only reason I'm so mad at it is because literally everyone I know kept sending me memes. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, well, that is the point of memes, so I do understand, though. Okay, it has been 1 hour, guys. We are going to run the one of 2 ads we run during these shiny hunting streams. So we'll be back after that.
Yeah, I bet you this is gonna be probably longer than 6 streams.
Could be. Could be. It could also show up right the fuck now, for all we know. So,
same damn chain.
And that is the ever-present problem and joy of shiny hunting. The complete randomness of it. There's a certain amount of satisfaction at luck finally being on your side.
And that's why I like shiny hunting, because I do get really freaking happy when I find the thing I'm hunting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd probably be even happier in most other games, because, you know, you don't break the damn chain.
Yeah. The problem, the one problem though with other games is egg hunts take much longer.
I wouldn't imagine how.
Because even though the shiny rate is better, it takes, like, unlike in this game where a Pokemon can spawn in, and you can spawn a Pokemon in and like be done with it within less than a minute. With eggs, it's gonna take you like 3 or 4 minutes to hatch each egg.
Even with Flame Body?
Yeah, that's with Flame Body. Without Flame Body, you're going to be taking a fuck ton of time. So you're hatching 5 Pokemon at a time, because obviously you have the Pokemon with Flame Body in your party.
Well, I mean, in Sword and Shield, it's not much better when you have to combo up to nearly, like, 900.
Yeah. But it's not quite that bad, but yeah, it's pretty bad. But yeah, yeah. So, yeah, egg hunting is still objectively better. But you are hunting 5 at a time, and you're basically just running back and forth all the time until one hatches, and then you release it, get another egg, and keep going back and forth, and just keep going. And so it'll take you... Yeah, you might have one hatch every couple minutes, but it's still gonna take a little while. So it's still gonna feel just as slow while you're doing it, but it is a better rate, so you will on average get it faster.
Honestly.
And again, all that assumes that you have a Pokemon with Flame Body, and you have a Japanese Ditto that you're making eggs with.
Yes.
Or, an American Ditto if you're Japanese, or some other country.
It
Doesn't
just
matter.
has to be a different
Just
language.
not your country.
Yeah, like, the thing about shiny hunting is, I have a Japanese Ditto, but we won't be able to transfer it to Diamond and Pearl, even if we beat it. We can't transfer it until Arceus comes out. Like, I would have to get a Japanese Ditto from a Japanese player. Like, I'd have to trade them from far away. I'd have to get a new Japanese Ditto in order for us to start shiny hunting in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, because you're saying the games aren't out yet.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Because Home is not going to be compatible until Arceus comes out.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that it's not going to be compatible until Arceus comes out. It's just it's not going to be compatible at start. It will be compatible later. So, but yeah.
From what I understand, Diamond and Pearl will not be compatible with Home until Arceus comes out.
Yeah, I don't think that's what's going on. I don't think it's like, but we're not letting you put things in Home until Arceus came out. It's just that it's not going to be available at the game's launch. There'll be a little while, and then it'll release. And that by the time they'll be releasing it about the time that Arceus comes out. It's just gonna take that long. Yeah. So. Which, by the way, guys, for anyone asking, they are doing that on purpose. It's not a speed problem. They delay it by like a month so that people will play the game with Pokemon in-game rather than Pokemon from home. Which you can have problems with, but that's their policy.
I mean, I have problems with that too,
but yeah. If you don't like it, you can wait the month and then play with the Pokemon you want a month later.
I guess the main problem I have is I basically replaced the old Pokemon I had with new Pokemon. That's how I lost a few of my level 100 Pokemon.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's... The reason this keeps being controversial is because the Pokemon Company's policy on Pokemon has changed. Yeah,
they'll fucking delete it even if...
No, this isn't about Pokemon deletion.
I still fucking hate that.
But this is about their concept for what Pokemon is. To them, every Pokemon game is a standalone game with standalone Pokemon, and they no longer intend you to be bringing Pokemon from old games into new games. Even when those Pokemon are in the new games. They intend you to play the game with the Pokemon you catch in the game. Meanwhile, most players are used to playing in the older games where the Pokemon Company intended you to bring Pokemon up and journey along with you. So you'd have the same Pokemon in every game. You'd have the team you built, and you just bring them up into the new game, and you play the new game with that same team. They don't want you to do that anymore. So the fans are upset because they want their Pokemon in, that they played all these games with. And the Pokemon Company is like, we don't want you to be doing that anymore. Play with the new Pokemon, please. So there's a culture difference. The Pokemon Company's culture is different than the fans' culture. And that's why they put in their, like, month delay. So that the people who want to play with their old Pokemon can play with them in a month. The people who want to play with the new Pokemon, play with them now. It's stupid. I get why they do it, but it's stupid.
Yeah, but you gotta admit, the whole Pokemon deleting thing is bullshit.
Here's the thing. I understand why. It's not about you. It's about competitive. Because there is no...
competitive.
Yes, but that's the problem. They don't know that. And there's no way for them to know that. They cannot ever know if you're going to give a Pokemon to someone who plays it in competitive. You might trade a Pokemon away to someone, and they use it in competitive. You might someday decide you want to do competitive. And that's the point. They have to make every decision on what Pokemon are legit and how they handle them based on how competitive it is. Because if they don't, then people can just bring whatever the fuck they want. So that's why they delete Pokemon. And that's why they delete them so adamantly. Because they want to make sure competitive is using legitimate Pokemon at all times. With legitimate abilities and legitimate moves. And everything is legit.
I mean, I get that, but you think they'd be able to, like, cross-reference, like, Pokemon trainer IDs and...
Yeah, but the problem is, again, you can always just trade Pokemon. They can't use trainer ID to determine if a Pokemon's legit, because there's an infinite number of trainer IDs. There's no real way for them to know if it's legit or not based on the trainer ID. The only way they can determine if it's legitimate is based on what moves it has, what abilities it has, what stats it has, including EVs and IVs, and where it came from. So that's why it isn't enough for you to get a shiny Mew from, or it's not enough for you to get, like, a Mew from any source. You have to get a Mew from a source that gave away a Mew.
Yeah, and would you believe it's fucking hard to do?
Yes, so it's like, that's why all of that matters. And that's why, you know, they keep deleting Pokemon, because they come up, there's new things that they add to determine if it's legit or not, and they find new fakes. So. Meanwhile, by the way, guys, if you got your shiny by hacking the game to have every Pokemon shiny, those are always legit.
Yeah, like action replay Pokemon.
Yeah, if you action replay the shiny charm, or the shiny chance to be 100%, every single one of those Pokemon are always legit, because, unless the Pokemon is shiny locked, obviously. Because...
I mean, even shiny locked Pokemon go through home. Like, I've had a few shiny locked Pokemon go through home.
Yes, but those can be deleted sometimes, because they can cross-reference how you got them. So, that's what I'm saying. It's...
Yeah, guys, because...
So, outside of shiny locked Pokemon, if you catch a wild Pokemon and 100% force it to be shiny, it will always be legit.
Yeah, I want to say the whole reason why I'm so mad that they deleted my Pokemon is because I've never used Pokemon hacks before, like, Sun and Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, besides your thing with the GTS...
Yeah, which some of those were hacked.
Like, I've never personally coded a shiny Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, I have an action replay now, and I can do it now with my 3DS.
But again, most of those aren't actually...
And I can do PK hacks, but...
But again, most of those aren't actually, you know, fake shinies. Most of those are just you force the shiny charm, or the shiny rate to be 100% for all Pokemon. And those you can just easily catch.
No. Here's the problem with the 3DS one. The 3DS one, you can't ever set the you can't set wild Pokemon be shiny.
Yeah, which I have no idea how that's possible.
You literally have to use, like, the first 7 slots in box 1. Then you have to close out the game, go into the Pokemon Code software, and change them to be shiny, then open the game back up and then they're shiny.
Yeah, I have no idea why the hell that works that way.
But yeah, they do not have the wild Pokemon are all shiny thing. The DS one does. I know it does because I've done it with Black and White, but I broke my action replay a long time ago, so I can't ever use that again. And I don't know how you can add personal codes, because there is a code for the emulation where every wild Pokemon is shiny, but I don't know how to put that code into my action replay.
Yeah.
Because I'm relatively certain you have to disable some kind of 3DS code in order to add your new cheats. And I don't know how to fucking do that.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, the video I was watching on it wasn't going to explain how to disable that. And I couldn't find anyone who knew how to disable that, so... Fuck whatever feature is not allowing me to add new codes into my action replay software. I do not know how the fuck to do it.
I mean, from the sounds of it, at least in Sun and Moon, the game has a QR feature.
What?
According to this, Sun and Moon has a unique and very useful feature that enables users to scan QR codes for a particular Pokemon. Scanning QR codes allows users to locate almost all normal or shiny Pokemon in the wild and register them in the Pokédex. So literally the game has a built-in QR feature that you can just scan.
Yeah, but you need a second 3DS for that.
That's fair. But you can also just scan that and just generate a Pokemon that's legit in the wild that is shiny.
No,
for every Pokemon.
That just registers it in the
No,
Dex.
the thing lists. You can catch them. It explicitly says catch. It does not just register them in the Pokédex. There are hundreds of Pokemon available for scanning, though it's worth the effort. It takes a lot of time to scan them all. Plus, you can only scan 10 QR codes per day and have only one attempt to capture a Pokemon. You can capture Pokemon from this method. It's one a day, though. This post is intended for players who wish to locate and catch the shiny Pokemon. And it gives an entire list of every single fucking Pokemon. So I can 100% guarantee you can catch them. I don't know how, but you can.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I haven't either, but I'm just going off this list.
But from the sounds of it is you get one Pokemon a day.
Yeah, sounds like it's a pain in the ass.
So, again, it's still not what I'm wanting, which is to literally encounter every Pokemon shiny, including trainer Pokemon.
Yep.
Because, yeah, guys, I'm not a coder. I don't know how to add codes to the Pokemon cheat database besides literally contacting the site holders.
Yeah.
And they don't care.
Yeah, that's pretty long. Oh boy.
Yeah, I also don't like the 3DS action replay because it requires you to turn off the game and then plug into the PC, then plug your cartridge back into the 3DS. That's why I like the DS version so much better. Seems
like there's a thing on here for Sun and Moon to have wild Pokemon shiny.
Yeah, that's for the emulator.
Again, I don't think you can put cheat codes into the emulator.
You can. I've watched people do it. I've done it.
Yeah, it also literally doesn't list the emulator on here.
Like, I have played, like, older emulated versions of Pokemon games, and I've hacked in shiny Pokemon.
Mhm.
So you can hack the emulators. But yeah, the DS Action Replay actually plugs into the fucking DS along with the cartridge. What happens is you plug in the Action Replay along with the cartridge, and you play the game while the Action Replay is still plugged into the 3DS. Like, it was so fucking nicer. But the problem is, they're like hundreds of dollars today. Like, for a DS Action Replay. DSi is a little cheaper, but still fucking not cheap. Like, DSi is $100 cheaper than DS. Oh, and every, like, Action Replay I've seen doesn't come with their cord. And that cord's supposed to plug into your PC and you can add new codes to it. Oh, and by the way, I was so pissed off. Because they're supposed to be... So there's a Action Replay for the 3DS.
Yep.
And there's the Action Replay 3DS Pro. There's no difference. I have both 3DS Action Replays, and there's no fucking difference between the Pro and the normal 3DS. The Pro doesn't have newer codes than the normal 3DS one. No, they are literally exactly the fucking same. The 3DS one is the Pro. They literally rebranded the 3DS Action Replay just because they didn't want to use the one box that they had with all the art on it. But yeah, I would have a much more fun time playing through Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon with every Pokemon I encounter shiny. Like, that'd be so much fun. I did that in Black and White too, and I enjoyed it so much. And I can't even do that with 3DS games, apparently. Like, it's not just Sun and Moon it won't work for. It won't work for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or Omega Ruby or Sapphire, or X and Y.
Yeah, okay. There is a difference. The difference is the Pro version is supposed to be for Europe. And the Pro one's supposed to be for the US, and the non-Pro one's Europe. That's the difference. Like, the non-Pro one's not supposed to even be sold in the US. And you're not supposed to be able to use it.
No.
So, yeah. That's the only difference.
Yeah, otherwise, same fucking codes. Oh, did you hear that they're giving away another Shiny Celebi and they're doing the Scarf Zarude mystery gift?
No.
Yep, they're doing that at some point. They're going to email all the trainers who have the new newsletter from the Pokemon website. They're going to email everyone a code for Zarude and Celebi. Come on, Jynx, slip on the pink dress already. I think this is one of the only times I've seen slow bros so often. Hello, Emmett. How's it going?
How you doing, Emmett? Or Limit, specifically.
Lemon time.
Yeah, how you doing?
Lemon time. Stay safe. Be strong and eat healthy. That's starting, Seal. I don't want to find another one of you shiny. We already did that earlier today. I just want the shiny Jynx. Produce such shiny. Produce shiny. Yeah, and all the pros over there looking for something on action replays. I don't know.
Yep.
Because I know there is a way to add like specialized codes. I just don't know how to do it. All I know is you have to disable something, and then you can add whatever the heck you want. Like, I thought you could copy and paste, like, files, and the only way to do that is if you have, like, a notepad or something.
Yeah.
It's very freaking weird. Yeah, I would have thought Forever would have showed up. Oh, Zubat and Golbat, just stop taking up Jynx's room and let them spawn. Jynx already doesn't spawn as much as it is. But yeah, make sure you're looking up stuff about the action replay, not the emulator.
Yes, I am doing so.
Jynx! Oh, you did. Good job, Emmett. We're about to get all 153 shiny Pokemon. If only we could get shiny Jynx. We found a shiny Seel earlier, and it's the first shiny we've seen since we first comboed Jynx. Like, since the first, like, Jynx stream. Like, I have not broken the combo at all, and we just found shiny. Oh, I just paid for someone to get me that, but the only way to get Shiny Miltank is if Pokemon Go does another Shiny Miltank event, otherwise it's Shiny locked. Cause like, I really don't know why I had so much trouble finding Shiny Miltank. Like, I hate my friend, but I also love him, but I hate him because he has stupid shiny luck. Like, I remember that he found, like, several Shiny Miltank in a row. And we couldn't trade because I already traded him earlier that day. I was so mad. And I haven't seen him in a while. From what I know, he's been actually pretty busy. I don't think he's been playing Pokemon Go that much since then. Because I know he got a job. I think he might be working 2 jobs, actually. And he's just so busy with that, he just doesn't have time to play Pokemon Go no more. But yeah, I hate the fact that you can only shiny hunt Miltank during those events, and I don't even know if they're gonna do another one. That's why I said, fuck it, I'm gonna pay for a shiny Miltank and Melmetal. Because, like, when in the hell is there gonna be the next one? Because they can drop it at any point in time. Because, as far as I'm aware, there's only been 2. They might have had one for their festival thing that they have every year or whatever, but outside of that, I only know of, like, 2, like, global ones. And it freaking sucks. Never found that shiny in Pokemon Go. Just, I'm be shiny Miltank-less forever in Pokemon Go. Honestly, I don't care too much because I only use Pokemon Go to get like shinies that I need for these games. Yeah, that's the only reason I still play Pokemon Go. Oh, Jynx, you're starting to appear more often.
It's a miracle. You completed the Canterbury Rolling Dex. How do you get shiny Miltank? You don't. Yes, seriously. Just, you don't.
Yeah. Like, again, I could use PK hacks. I have the tools necessary to do it, but yeah, I'm not.
It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, because I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Pilot.
Thank you for the, Pilot Mics.
Yeah, Pilot Mike. That's great.
Well, I think it's Pilot Mike X, but yeah.
I'm an Air Force pilot, been in the...
If Sure, why not?
You two should be...
We have a teacher that watches us, so why not?
You two should
Why
be spending more time doing push-ups and running.
You guys
up
need to
and
be
down
doing
the
more,
track.
army training, need to be flying Air Force jets for the military, and flying Black Hawk helicopters.
You guys need
Why the heck
work.
you guys playing games?
You guys need to work out more and get laid or something. You can't be.
Why the fuck are we pretending to be somebody roasting us in a shitty internet comment? Why are we developing copy pasta right now?
That's word.
No, I'm pretty sure we're made of flesh and bone, not board.
I don't know. I'm made of a pretty solid substance.
Here, let me try. Here's knock on wood. Here's knock on skin. Yeah, it doesn't sound the same. I think it's a different material. Pretty certain it's a different material.
Yeah, stop beating your skin.
That's where I just end the joke, guys. There's the obvious place to take it is not where I'm gonna take it.
By the way, guys,
I'm just gonna let it fall on the floor.
By the way, guys, I actually don't have a cough anymore. It's just when I laugh too hard, I just cough.
Sounds like you have like mucus buildup or something. Or you aren't breathing enough. That is also possible.
Either that or dry throat.
Very possible. Very, very possible. I would suggest deep breaths.
But yeah, I haven't been coughing that
Deep
much for a long time. It might be mucus buildup because my acid reflex, like after I eat, I do cough up shit that Lil Sis also does.
Yep. Yeah, you
So
guys
it
have
could be
fucked up
that too.
tracheas and shit.
We get it from Father.
Yeah.
Father had that too.
Stop fucking up your esophagus.
Dude, how am I breathing?
I don't know.
Myself? Myself?
A miracle. It's a miracle. That's all I gotta say. It's a miracle! Simply a miracle!
To be fair, apparently I didn't know this until this year.
Uh-huh.
When I was born, apparently I was born sick.
Uh-huh.
And, the sickness I had was actually really common around the time. Not a lot of babies died from it, but a good amount
Enough, dude, that it's like, oh no.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
I know Father was really worried about me. I think
Yeah.
he spent nights and days in the hospital.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I'm so relieved I didn't die from it.
Yeah,
Especially,
good.
especially since apparently I'm pretty sure there was another infant in the same room as me who was 2 years older than me.
Uh-huh.
She died from the same sickness.
Oh, that's very concerning. Very,
Yeah,
very
and-
concerning.
And Father's worry just went through the roof for me.
Just walks in. I'm sorry to say, but your child has died from X thing. Wait, you said my child had X thing. Oh no!
Yeah, that was basically his realization. I was like,
fuck.
He was like, oh shit. Please don't let my baby boy die. Seriously, it took. I got a boy on the
It
first
took
try.
9 months for this.
I got a boy on the first try. I don't want to try again.
Oh,
then,
bullshit.
I mean, they did try again. That's how we got younger sis.
Yeah. You know what the one thing males have never said? I don't want to try again. 100% full of shit. No one says that.
Yeah, it's usually the women.
Yeah,
that
they're
say
saying,
no.
please stop.
I mean, they're not guaranteed to get pregnant every time, though. But still,
Doesn't matter.
they
They're
don't
tired
want
of
to
it.
be.
They are tired of it.
Well, I'd imagine so. They're the ones that have to go through all
look,
the damn
when
pain.
guys do not have to sit through 9 months of being cranky and pissed off all the time. Because they got off too hard.
Gosh, I'm sorry I slapped your titties around. Jeez.
Guys, Younger Bro continues to prove that just like Reki Kawahara, he has no idea what sex is. And you know what? Thank God, because if there's one thing I don't want to think about, even like just as much as parents having sex, it's Younger Bro having sex. Don't want to think of that either. No, I want that completely out of my mind.
Why you got it on your mind?
Because you won't stop talking about it. Stop talking about it. For the sake of all of us.
I'm gonna be alone for the rest of my life.
If only that were the case.
Yeah, we never know. We have to find someone who matches my crazy.
Hold on, I have a song for this. Can anybody find me somebody to love?
No!
Thank you.
I like the fast.
I'll be here all night. Sorry, I'll be here for another hour and 20 minutes.
I like the faster version of that song better.
that there isn't a faster version. It just picks up later on in the song. That the first part is intentionally slow. Then it goes much faster later. Each morning I get up, I die a little. Can barely stand on my feet. Like, it picks up. The tempo just increases.
Yeah, I first heard that song specifically in Happy Feet.
I literally cannot remember where that is in Happy Feet. Ever.
It was when he first... It was when the main character first left. It was on their... I want to say graduation party or whatever the hell they had.
Okay. Find me somebody to love. Find me somebody to love.
It's where everybody got pissed off.
It's during the rave.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, they kicked him off that ice.
Kicked him off.
Yeah.
The rave was too powerful, so they kicked him off the iceberg. Look how everyone else is like partying and dancing and excited, and he's getting kicked off because he's having too much fucking fun here.
It's not that, it's just the sound he makes when he tries to sing. He based his throat sounds like 7 babies screaming at the same time.
When Mumble tries to sing, 7 angels die.
More or less.
It is unreproducible. I can't even do a sound that bad, and I can do Toad perfectly well.
Yeah,
even Toad is less annoying.
Mumble's, like, sound that he makes when he tries to sing is... You can't exactly mimic it.
Yeah, it sounds like a dolphin committing suicide.
Yeah, if it could try.
Hey, they're smart enough. Dolphins are... You have to understand. Dolphins are almost as smart as people.
Yeah, they'll just go for the propellers.
Dolphins literally, like... Dolphins literally rape each other. Like, they have that level of, like... sex enjoyment, and they can just straight rape each other. Like, they are very intelligent beings.
Especially river dolphins.
They are the humans of the sea.
But river dolphins specifically, they like to play, but they like to play with their food until they die.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they love to play with you. Just don't.
They're very...
Girls, do not go into the ocean with dolphins. Please.
Bottlenose dolphins, I believe, are possibly are the most safest, but...
Yeah, dolphins are very,
The worst is river dolphins.
Yeah, they're very, playful. Very, very playful.
Like, from what I understand, I'm pretty sure that river dolphins have the most kills off of any human being.
It would not surprise me.
The only reason I think bottlenose is actually one of the top 3 is because we just interact with bottlenose dolphins more than any others.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the thing you interact with most is going to kill you the most. Like, water is one of the things that kills us the most. Air kills us the most. Being alive kills us the most.
Yeah, I wouldn't classify bottlenose as necessarily dangerous.
No.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the times bottlenose dolphins killing people are from accidents.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Apologies if the audio sounds a little bit bad.
Yeah, because I've heard about stories where it's normally at SeaWorld where they're performing and the dolphin lands on someone.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I've actually seen Shamu land on someone and they lived.
Yeah, that's very dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm pretty sure he had 2 broken arms.
Yeah, I mean, whales weigh a lot. Like, you do not fuck with whales.
I actually specifically remember Shamu actually helped that guy back to, like...
Yeah, I mean, they're trained very well, but, yeah, if there's an accident, you're fucked.
Shit. I'm pretty sure my father recorded that.
Yeah.
It's too bad he lost that camera.
Fuck that camera.
It's not because he didn't want to save it. It's just literally the asshole people who were taking our house. They literally threw everything out, including that camera.
Well, I mean, that tends to happen when your house is being repossessed, basically.
I just hate the fact that nobody called to try to ask, hey, do you want these nice-looking family photos? Do you want any of your shit? No,
you have to understand, most people, when their house is being repossessed, do not have the, like, if they were taking the shit, they'd have taken it to begin with. They usually don't have the money.
You literally don't have the room to take it.
Yeah.
But you still want it.
Most people don't. That's the point. Most of the time, they're dealing with people who are very poor, who are literally going to, like, be living on the street or in a, like, smaller or, like, less, like, friendly part of town that can't take their stuff. Like, so they don't call because they don't think that you can take your stuff. Also, they don't care.
Yeah, they just...
You aren't paying money, your shit is going to be taken and sold. Or thrown away if it's worthless. And family photos are worthless to anyone but you.
Yeah, I had baseball trophies. I had my grandfather's bullet casing with the bullets he got shot with.
Yep.
I think I saved all my video games that weren't broken, so all my video games made it. Besides the ones that I lost. I've lost a couple DS games.
Yeah.
One of the only games I remember that I lost was some hamster game that I played.
No, it was not Hamtaro.
No, it was... I'm pretty sure it was called Zuzu Pets.
Oh, yeah, I know of Zuzu Pets.
Yeah, there was a Zuzu Ninja.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
On the DS.
Sounds about right.
I actually liked it. I really loved that game. I think I had an X-Men game on the DS, but I think that one actually got broke. I didn't lose that one.
That one's just a bad game, guys. It's broken.
Yeah, I bought the same Pets Dolphin game at least 3 times because I remember I lost one of my copies on like a vacation.
Yep.
Just like I kind of did with Minecraft Tall Tale, but we found that.
Yeah, we did find that.
I thought I left Minecraft Tall Tale at one of the hotels.
No.
Yeah, you found it randomly one day rummaging through the car.
Yep. Well, specifically Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire as well. Or whichever one it was. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, you found Omega Ruby too.
Yep.
And, like, I don't know how the hell you keep finding my shit that I lose, even though I searched the car like 20 times.
Because I'm very good at finding lost things.
You must be. You shouldn't make a job out of that.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I'm the loot searcher.
What?
Not that kind of searcher, but close enough.
What?
I'm implying that you're gonna steal things, but...
Okay. Sure.
The loot searcher, more like the loot stealer.
Why am I suddenly being, like, attacked?
We're always being attacked.
We're always doing the attacking of ourselves.
Sumo
Do
attack.
not worry, London. We are here to save you from yourselves. Oh God, it's the Catholic Church.
That was great.
It's so true. Oh, thank God, it's the Catholic Church. Oh dear God, it's the Catholic Church. That reminds me, I should actually look up the differences between Catholics, Protestants, and Orthodoxy. Because I keep forgetting to do that.
Yeah, him just letting citizens die to me came out of nowhere in the anime. Cause
yeah.
I
well,
never
the
thought.
implications was that he was going insane.
I guess, but
yeah,
I never caught that.
Yeah, it feels
Like
very out.
I never felt that he was like a villain, ever.
No, well, again, that's the problem I had with the entire ending of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, which again is just a bit sped up version of Hellsing Ultimate. So it's like I feel like basically any complaints I have with Ultimate Abridged is probably still valid for Ultimate, at least the ones based on plot. Because again, it was just like, yeah, let's go from having, you know, Alucard trying to track down Millennium. He's trying to track down Millennium. He goes off to a ship and gets trapped there. And then suddenly...
I still think that was stupid.
Yeah. But I get it. That was their whole plot. The whole plot was to get him away from London so they could kill a huge number of people in London. And then poison the water supply. Sorry, the blood supply.
Hi, Croc.
Hello, Croc. He's a killer queen. No, it's fine. But yeah, so we go from that. We go from let's get Alucard away so we can kill all these people and poison the water supply. To then, well, that's their plan. Sorry. He gets trapped in there. To suddenly, the Catholic Church, or suddenly the Nazis are attacking London. It's like all that made sense. Like, okay, we're attacking London. They're putting their plan into motion.
Is your question how was our day? Because we were already asked that.
Our day was okay, Croc. But what is your question if it's not that? But anyways, so we go from that to the Nazis are attacking, to then the Catholic Church is assisting the Nazis. And it's like,
yeah,
what?
Sort of.
It's like, there wasn't really any... Again, all of this is... The problem with all that is the entire plot of them doing all that. And then Alucard shows back up and deals with the problem. And then suddenly Walter's attacking him. And all of that feels super rushed and out of place. Not because any of it's out of character for them, but it's the fact that you have to rely on so much subtext to understand why they're doing it.
Yeah, with Walter, I was just like, okay, if it would have made more sense if he was under some kind of control.
Yeah, but again, it's because Hellsing is very, like, we're gonna sprinkle hints at what's going on and then never tell you. So, like, they didn't explain why Walter was attacking them. Or they did, but it didn't make any fucking sense in the original. In the Abridged, it makes more sense. Because they at least explain, I'm attacking you because I'm a vampire hunter and always have been and always will be, and I want to kill Alucard.
Yeah.
And this is the only time I'm going to be able to. He's looking for a good key wave ultimate attack.
I can't really gift you an attack, but...
I think he's just saying, what's a good one?
A good one?
Yeah.
I don't remember all the attacks. The one... what was the one I used the most? I used Divine Lasso a lot. But you're wanting a key ultimate attack.
Yeah, I've got no stakes in this,
I guess Big Bang Command Mail Wave times 100 is alright.
He's using 20 times Kaioken. Kamehameha.
That's more of a rush attack than it is a key blast.
I'm guessing that's why he's asking. But yeah, so...
Oh, Emperor's Death Beam is probably a good one. Emperor's Death Beam will go through any character that's blocking.
Yeah.
Like, it will just... It wrecks. Especially if you have one of Frieza's, Z-Souls.
Yeah. Only one I have, and I'm trying to find a better one.
Here's the thing, you don't have to fully charge Super Gallic Gun every time. You can just release it whenever you want. I mean, yeah, it might not do as much damage, but still, I think Super Gallic Gun is a useful one.
Yeah.
If you don't use Super Gallic Gun, just use Warp Kamehameha with. Also, Dragon Ball Legends added new story, and I had no idea that they did until today.
Mm-hmm. Seriously?
Yeah. I never got notified about it or anything like that. I had no idea that they added new story mode until today.
Wow.
They just added Cauliflower and Kale, character assist, and I'm still trying really freaking hard to get it. I could start playing Dragon Ball Dokkan at any point now, but again, Dokkan to me is just not as good as Legends. It never will be.
Yeah.
Because Legends was the Dragon Ball mobile game I wanted.
Yeah.
Because the Dragon Ball mobile game I wanted was a game where you could control the Dragon Ball characters. Hello, Shadow Dash.
Hello, Shadow Dash.
And when I got Legends, I'm like, oh my god, you could control the character? Like, that was my reaction when I was playing the tutorial. Like, I was so freaking happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle is just a puzzle game with Dragon Ball characters. That's how I see it. Plus, you can't even collect all the characters in Dokkan Battle, and I hate that.
Yeah.
You have a limited number of how many characters you can have.
Yeah, that's fair.
In Legends, they expect you to try to collect every character.
Yeah. We've been doing okay. We're getting very stuck on this this hunt, but we're otherwise fine.
Yeah, guys, we did see a shiny seal.
Finally, we found something shiny.
We found something shiny after 3 streams of nothing.
Yeah. But at
Literally
least it's
nothing.
something.
Yes, I thought about catching it because I'm like, oh, I haven't seen a shiny in a while.
That's fair.
Very
fair.
Did you get the red unit or did you get the green unit?
What's the difference again?
The green unit is just plain Golden Frieza. The red unit is transforming Golden Frieza.
Hmm.
But yeah, with Dragon Ball Legends, when they came out with God of Destruction Topo, I'm like, and then they immediately announced Cauliflower and Kale was with God of Destruction Topo. I'm like, nope, I want Cauliflower and Kale more.
Yeah.
Cause like, I like God of Destruction Cauliflower, not Cauliflower. I mean that'd be cool. But God of Destruction Topo, but it's just like, no, I love Cauliflower and Kale more. Can't beat him.
Yeah.
Okay, Croc. I thought you were going to play Dokkan. Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
He's currently playing Dokkan. He's going to play Dokkan.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going right now.
Yeah, he's going to try to... Yeah, they have Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta on right now, and I can't fucking get him.
Have you tried using Kaioken on him?
But... Yeah, I can't spend money on the game right now.
Exactly. Because of all
the shit that's been going on.
Yep. Yeah, that's understandable. Understandable.
So I'm gonna have to miss Vegeta Blue, but I refuse to miss Cauliflower and Kale. I absolutely refuse. I will pour money into that game until I get it. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Because Kefla is my favorite character, and I consider the Cauliflower with Kale assist as a Kefla card.
Yeah. That's fair.
Dude, how awesome would it have been if, with this assist card, they fused into Kefla? Like, as their ability?
Would make sense.
Because abilities in Legends are, I don't know, Goku transforming into a Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
And for a character like Tien, it's like attack up for a period of time.
Yeah, that makes sense then.
But yeah, just Cauliflower and Kale assist, but with Patara earrings and fusion. I mean, they already do a weird transformation unit with old, like, King Piccolo.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they call the unit King Piccolo Aged, but literally the ability is Piccolo summons the Dragon Balls and he wishes himself younger.
Interesting. That's...
Yeah.
Okay.
They have not done a fusion character where the ability is two characters fuse.
Huh.
I'm waiting for the Goku with Vegeta assist unit, or the Vegeta with Goku assist unit, and they do a fusion.
Yeah, well, I'd assume that'd be the difference. Goku with a Vegeta assist is Gogeta, and Vegeta with a Goku assist is Vegeta, or vice versa.
That would make sense.
Yeah, that's how they make them distinct.
But yeah, like, I'm gonna have fun playing that game for you guys. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Well, I have to because I'm in college, and college is kicking my ass right now, not letting me play mobile games.
Alright guys, we're gonna run the second of 2 ads that we run during the stream, and we'll be right back.
Yeah, this song I'm not, like, annoyed with, but at the same time, it's like, I've been here forever, and all I can hear is this one fucking song.
I backed Shiny Jynx, and all I got was the shitty song.
This is Xfinity. Stop giving me ads.
This is Xfinity Wi-Fi.
We're not as good as we say we are.
You don't know that.
From what I understand...
to be fair, they never are, but you don't know that.
From what I understand, Xfinity is not that great of internet.
Probably not, no. I wouldn't expect them to be.
Hey, for faster, better internet. It's not better. Hey, for faster, better internet. Stop.
They'll kill you.
We'll kill you if we don't get our better internet. Just like we'll kill Kyle if you don't vote.
What the hell did Kyle do?
Some bit about Kyle not... It was either Kyle or Stan, I don't remember which one.
Probably Stan. He wasn't standing hard enough.
Oh wait, yeah, it was Stan. Anyway, it was.
God damn it, Stan! You only have one job.
It was it was a bit in South Park where Stan wouldn't vote.
Yeah.
It was for school mascot or something like that.
Gotcha.
And I don't know which rapper it was, but yeah, the rapper said, "You better vote, I'll motherfucking kill you."
Valid.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's Kyle during that. It's like, no, it's Stan. I only remember that Stan because he gets banished that episode.
Banished?
Yes. He goes through the banished
He goes
process.
to the Shadow Realm.
He might as well have. Literally, Stan finds a camp where everybody they marry animals.
What the fuck does that mean?
There's one guy that's married to an alpaca.
Okay, that's what that means. Okay, gotcha. Understood. Understood.
And unfortunately, Stan didn't have anywhere else to go, so he's like, I have to put up with it. So
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking weird.
Sounds it. Sounds very fucking weird.
The guy literally puts his tongue into the other mouth of the alpaca. It's so...
The other mouth of the alpaca. Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, Limit. Good job.
Cool. If only we'd at least see a couple shiny Zubat.
Yeah, at this point, we're just like, why not? We found everything else in here.
We found Shiny Seal. Give me another shiny. I don't care what it is.
At this point, I'll take anything shiny.
Like, I was happy that I found at least one shiny today and we weren't going crazy.
Oh, we're always going crazy. That's not a question.
I mean,
we are crazy.
This shiny hunt is driving us crazy. At least we're a little less mad at it now, I suppose.
I am fucking angry.
I'm still pissed off that's taking us 4 straight so far.
Yeah.
So bullshit.
Glad to hear you had a better time of Cubone. Cubone was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, didn't Cubone take like 6 streams for us?
Something like that.
Yeah, Cubone was a pain. I mean, the first shiny Cubone we found, we random encountered. But the last Cubone... Fuck. Took forever! And ever, man. But yeah, it seems Emmett's getting all the green shinies.
Yep.
I mean, for a while, we just went for nothing but green and, like, blue shinies.
No, that is true. We did have that for a while. I am trying now. There you go. He's got a plan.
Going for shiny Geodude. You'll find that pretty quickly. Yeah, Geodude didn't take us that long. It took us, what, 2 or 3 streams?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Because the first shiny Geodude we found, we also random encountered that.
Yeah.
And then all we needed was 2 more. Jynx, just slip on your pink dress already.
What?
I want the pink dress. Because that's the shiny. And Jynx with this pink dress. She's missed pink dress a lot. Oh. Pop. Yeah, she has the red dress. I thought
Little Miss Red Dress.
I thought I heard Streaming Kitty. Like, how the hell is she getting here?
No, you're not hearing the Streaming Kitty. All you're hearing is your own insanity.
I might as well go and see over this fucking shiny hunt. Mama can. I want my Kai.
Where'd you find Shiny Geodude? That's a good question. Younger bro will elucidate.
It wasn't Rock Tunnel. It was the cave before that. What's the cave that's right next to Glittering Cave? No, I want the map. Give me the map. There, Mount Moon.
Oh, okay, I wouldn't call that next to, but sure.
Yeah.
Diglett Cave, yeah, I wouldn't call that next to either.
Diglett Cave is... We only found Diglett.
What is with all the fucking Diglett?
Yeah, I always shiny hunt on the, like, lowest tier route. And what I mean by that is, like, lower level Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'd love to do that with Jynx, but unfortunately this is the only place I can shiny hunt it. I literally can't shiny hunt Jynx anywhere else. We're gonna do that with Ditto. Actually, no, we're not doing that with Ditto. We're gonna shiny hunt Ditto in the Glittering Cave because I might get another Master Ball that way.
Valid.
We're gonna chain it in the mansion, and then we're gonna go to Glittering Cave.
Completely valid. Yeah, I swear the shiny Jynx has appeared. It's just it appeared off screen. Couldn't see it. Yeah.
We don't do trainer battles.
I mean, we can't do trades, so I don't think trainer battles are going to be possible either. Our internet is too bad for such things.
Yeah, also, I don't do battles.
Yeah.
I collect Pokemon. I don't really fight them.
Yeah.
I play.
Younger bro is not the kind of person that uses collectible things to be used in fights for those collectible things for some reason.
I just don't like PvP altogether.
That's fair. Wait a minute. You don't like PvP.
No.
But your entire thing is multiplayer shooting games. That's PvP!
No. I still don't like it. I'd rather play through the story mode. The only reason I play, like, COD multiplayer is with my friends. That's only with my friends. I don't ever do it on my own.
Sure. Whatever.
Plus, shooting games, I find those easier than most other PvP games.
Yeah, super sus. I agree with Lamette here. Very sus.
I still hate it, though.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen bullshit where literally one person could snipe me across, like, the entire map.
Mm-hmm. In some cases, that's called them being better than you.
No, they fucking cheat.
I mean, that's also true.
Like, I literally spectate them, and I can see that they're using hacks.
Yeah. That is also true.
What?
And you see why? And do you see why Pokemon Company deletes fake Pokemon now?
Yeah, there was only one PvP game ever that I actually truly enjoyed.
Yeah.
And that was Creative. Well, before it was called Creative Destruction, it was called Fortcraft.
Sure.
Because it was some of the easiest gameplay I've ever done.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a mod. I've never seen or played that.
Not heard of it either.
But yeah, the other reason I hate PvP is, I get very pissed off with video games.
Well, yes, that is true.
Can't tell you how many.
That is true.
I can't tell you how many controllers I've went through.
Apologies for the audio, guys. I am readjusting my mic. I'm moving back away from the computer.
Yeah, the only game I've ever rage quit against anybody would be Dragon Ball Legends.
Yeah.
In Dragon Ball Legends, literally people prevent you from moving.
Yeah.
Like, you literally have no time to use an arts card.
Yep.
And that's how you play the game.
Yeah.
Like, you can move your character and all that.
Yep.
But even if you dodge, then switch characters and you can re-dodge.
Yep.
Like, you have... When you dodge, you have, like, a stamina bar that you have to refill before you can dodge again.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. They fucking just go... They basically don't give you time to even...
That I absolutely understand.
Card. So, like, that's why...
Yeah.
Like, Dragon Ball Legends is basically the main reason I hate PvP.
Yeah. Same reason that I hated Triforce Heroes. Like, I've definitely told the story before of that. We
like people not doing shit that they're supposed to.
Yeah, we had the one time. Well, it's not that I did more than one mission with people, but the one day I did Triforce Heroes multiplayer. There were a couple groups that I played with; they were fine, but very often we would have people who were very shitty and would, fuck things up. And occasionally we'd have people who just completely go offline and just stand there. And one time we had people who, a guy who would constantly run off the edge and die. And that's all he fucking did. Was he ran off the edge and fucking died. Over and over again. Which basically made it impossible for us to actually do anything. And so with that guy, we got back to the lobby. And you have to remember that in Triforce Heroes, until somebody logs out, the team you are with is the team you are with. It does not randomize between matches, unless someone logs out. So, the only way to deal with shitty players is either you leave or they leave. And there's no in-game chat, except for some emotes. So there is no way for you to adequately communicate that somebody is being a piece of shit and you want them to go away. So what we had to do was, because just to be clear on this, it wasn't even just that they were doing this in level, where they were, running off the edge and fucking up, and then just randomly standing there and doing absolutely nothing for the whole time. They did that in the fucking lobby. So we could not play the game. We couldn't even continue playing because they were doing nothing in the lobby. And we couldn't play the game because all three of you had to stand on the fucking, spot to play the game. And since they couldn't fucking move to the spot, we could not continue.
Yeah.
Well, and again, we could have put them there, forced them in, but what would be the point? They're not doing anything. So me and the other guy, who was actually actively playing, just started, having fun in the lobby with one of, the orb objects and just throwing it around all over the place. And then the guy finally shows the fuck up. Finally gets back and it's like, okay, I'm gonna run over to that fucking statue. To which I, now pissed off after waiting 10 minutes for this dumbass who's been doing nothing and running off the edge when he was doing something, was like, nah, fuck this shit. So I literally, because the whole point of the game is you can pick people up and throw them. So what I did was I picked him up off the fucking start area, threw him at the exit guy, because again, you have to talk to an NPC to leave. It's not even a door. You have to talk to an NPC to leave. So I just kept throwing him at the exit NPC and saying goodbye until he fucking left. Because I was so sick and tired of his dumb ass for not doing anything.
I deal with people like that all the time in Dragon Ball Legends and in Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah.
But at least it's not as bad in Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
Yeah.
Because in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, when a person leaves the match, their character stays behind.
Yeah.
And the character continues to help you throughout the entire match.
Yeah.
But you can still lose.
Yeah. In this game, not only does that not happen, when somebody leaves, the entire thing restarts.
Yeah,
If I remember correctly. It's been a while.
Yeah, in Xenoverse, I've had people stand there, do nothing, while we're doing a really hard quest.
Yep.
And guess what? I basically say fuck them, and I do the entire quest on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And there was only once where I actually died.
Yeah.
And that was because the NPC I was fighting was, Ultra Instinct Goku.
Yeah.
It was before I was used to fighting against him.
Yep.
So I wasn't ready for Ultra Instinct yet.
So that's one of the reasons I just straight up hate most multiplayer games.
Yeah.
Especially including Triforce Heroes.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
In Dragon Ball Legends, in raids, that's how you do multiplayer besides PvP.
Yeah.
In raids, there's only you and one other guy. If they leave, then you leave.
Yep.
Like, the match quits you too.
Yep. And the problem is with internet ping and shit, sometimes people are forced out by no fault of their own.
Yeah, and there's lag. Lag fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's
all fucking sucks.
I also deal with people who just want to use characters they want to use. I totally get that, but there's a difference between you using a character and then using a character that the boss requires you to pretty much use to win.
Yeah.
Like,
In a game where you literally have to use certain characters to beat the boss, use the character to beat the boss. If you don't,
I play with idiots like that all the fucking time. Cause literally how raid bosses work is you go in, you read the description of the raid boss, then you use the characters that they gave you as a battle bonus from that description. Literally, people are not reading the description. They're not even using type advantage characters either. They're using the opposite. And I understand there are some people who are wanting to, like, make it harder on themselves using an unadvantaged character and an unadvantaged, like, type advantage character.
But no.
There it is.
There you go. Well, we're getting all of our shiny luck in this stream for the wrong shinies.
That was probably...
Goodbye, Golbat.
I've lost count with Golbat, too. I lost count after, like, 21.
Too many shiny Golbat.
But, yeah. So, Legends... I have so far beat every boss where someone was trolling me.
MD Santos.
I've beat every raid boss on my own with people trolling me.
Yeah.
There was one guy who would just spam the punch move.
Yep.
And not even go up and hit him at all. He just spammed the normal punch.
Yep.
And I beat the boss on my own.
Yep.
And it actually wasn't that hard. Because I had, like, the best type advantage character. Yep. So
and the best equipment and shit, and you're just ready.
There was another boss where a guy was actually trying.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't a troll, but his character was incredibly weak. It was at max level.
Yeah.
But he didn't have 3 equipment slots, and that tells me he doesn't have all the, like, stats, like, at a high level.
Yeah.
Because when you're leveling up a character, in terms of stats, you unlock new equipment slots the higher ranked stats you are.
There's a difference between a character's level and a character's rank. He has a max level, but low rank.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He lost, and I had, like, half my health gone.
Yeah.
When he lost, and I still won.
Yep.
And the raid boss had, like, 10 full bars of HP.
Yeah, this is why like people do not understand how like a lot of people just do not get why a lot of older games had guilds. Why
There's guilds in Legends.
Yeah, but like there's a lot of games that do not do guilds anymore. They just do random matchmaking, and it's like you do not understand why guilds exist. Guilds existed for exactly this reason, because random people are shit.
But
People
even,
that you can
even still in guilds, people troll you. Like,
Yes.
I've played with some of my guild members, and they troll.
Yes, but the difference is, with your guild members, you're around them enough that you know, okay, this guy, like, is, like, a troll and will joke around once in a while, but is a very serious player who will actually try. After, like, he gets off his joke, he will go in and try, and is a good character, is a good player. Versus, hey, this random noob who's just shown up and I don't know anything about him, oh, and he's walking into a wall every time. Yep, fuck that guy.
I've had...
Guilds let you vet people and let you know these are the good players, these are the people that will mess with you but are good players, and here are the people who you want to kick out of the guild.
Yeah. In Dragon Ball Legends and Raids, the one thing I hate the most in Raids is people who won't cover change.
Yeah.
Cover changing is when someone is being attacked by the raid boss,
Yeah.
they push you out of the way, and then they take the damage for you.
Yeah.
There are people who won't do that.
Yeah.
I understand why. You don't want your character to get hit.
Yeah.
Still, if it's a super hard raid boss, and I die, and you're all that's left, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
There was only 2 fights I've been in with other people where I died that they won. 2 people.
Yeah. And that's when you're in teams with people like, you know, what's his face? What's the one Xenoverse player?
Rhyme style.
No. Guy who everyone challenges.
Burkle.
Yeah, that's when you're in a team with, like, Burkle. It's
Well,
just like, yeah, when you're in a team with somebody like that, who can just fucking win the game all the time with, doesn't matter how shit a player is.
Burkle does play Legends, but he does PvP at Xenoverse. He don't really do
Yeah,
Legends.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, the 2 people that have won when you died are the people that are at that level in Legends. They're people that are actually that fucking good. They're the people that you want in your guild, but probably are too good for your guild. They're in the best guild.
Yeah.
Like, but that's the point. Like, those are the people who are winning despite you.
But
everyone else is just like, oh yeah, I'm an average player and also an asshole because I'm a human being.
Burkle considers himself average.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Most high-level players consider themselves average because they're hard on themselves. And they're like, I could do a lot better than this. I am shit at this game.
I could do a lot better on Legends, but the problem is, with me, I can't do the thing where people prevent other people from not moving. And I don't want to be that asshole. I don't want to adapt to that style.
Wait, what now?
The best method in Legends is the method where your opponent keeps you from moving, where you can't use an arts card. The people I fucking hate.
Oh, so you're saying that they'll basically can go up to the boss and just fucking, like stun lock them, effectively.
Yes, and that's what happens in PvP fights in Legends.
Yes.
They stun lock you, even if you switch and cover change, they will still fucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
And, not even kidding, I've had situations in PvP where they absolutely dodged and they should be in their cooldown phase.
Yeah.
And they still dodge me anyway.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know how.
We'll refer to it as cooldown canceling because that's basically what they're doing. They're canceling the cooldown and just doing the thing again immediately.
Like, the only way to completely recharge your cooldown and your dodging is if you get hit. But there's a difference. I could be literally just wailing on them. Like, once you're in a combo where you're doing a lot of, like, punching and kicking, you're not supposed to be able to dodge out of that.
Yeah, they're basically perfect dodging
while
you're hitting them.
Yeah. And that should not be possible.
Yeah. Which, to be fair, in something like Tenkaichi 2, you sort of can do that. But this game doesn't work that way. Or it's not supposed to work that way.
No. It is ridiculous how people can just dodge while you're already hitting them. They're not supposed to be able to do that. And I don't understand how they're doing that, because I can't find out how they're doing that. Because I would be being hit by them like I was hitting them, and I can't dodge in any way. I can't get out of it. I've tried switching characters, blah, blah, blah. Literally, they prevent me from ever moving or using an arch card again until they beat me. Even if I have type advantage over them.
Well, so how the fuck is arch card a thing that's allowed, given that I'm pretty sure that's literally what McDonald's calls their gift cards? How the fuck is that not copyright infringement? Or trademark infringement, I guess.
I call them arch cards because it's a strike card, a super attack card, a skill card, a key card, and that's about it. Yeah. And then there's the special cards that you get from abilities.
Well, are you saying arch? C-H or arts?
Arts.
T-S.
A-R-T-S.
Okay, gotcha. The way you're pronouncing it sounds like you're saying arch, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But okay. So yeah, gotcha.
But yeah, after the last time I've played PvP on Legends, I got so mad at my fucking phone. Well, not just the guy, I'm just like, no. I am completely done with PvP on Legends.
And it's not even a situation where it's like lagging or something, and they're like, the combo you're seeing isn't really happening.
No, it is the fact that this method of fighting prevents you from ever getting out of their combo. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Sounds
you
like something
literally
needs
can't
patched.
do anything but give up.
Sounds like something that needs patched.
And I refuse to ever, like, learn how to do that fighting style. Because not only do I believe I can't learn that fighting style, I don't want to, because I don't want to be the asshole that did it to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to become the thing I hate.
Valid.
I would rather use that technique to destroy high-level bots. Oh, by the way, even advanced, like the highest level bots in the game, can't dodge while you're punching them. Even raid bosses. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, I love Legends, I love summoning, I love some of the fighting, but just can't deal with PvP. I'm done with it.
That's fair.
I literally told... I was explaining this to one of my friends, and I literally said this. I would have better luck winning PUBG 100 times over than winning one match of Dragon Ball Legends. Yeah. That's how bad it is.
Given that there are bad players in multiplayer, I guarantee that's not true, but I know what you mean.
I mean, I've had literal... I fought against noobs in Legends, and they don't last even a minute against me. But...
yeah. Like,
literally, PvP is made up of a lot of people that know that freaking way of fighting. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
Like, I've lost to people who don't use that fighting style, and I actually gave them a fair game, and I didn't get mad over it.
Yeah. Fair fight. Good.
But it's when you are preventing me from playing the game when I get pissed.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the things with that's definitely one of the things that's hard about multiplayer fighters games, where there is a fine line between being good at the game, like being so good at the game that the enemy is like, I was beaten by an expert at the game, and I was beaten by a person abusing the game. Because, like, Street Fighter has, like, their combo systems, where, you know, like, a lot of Street Fighter is, like, you get stuck in very long combo chains that take, like, half your health.
Yeah, and that's what happens in Legends, except it's continuous and infinite, and you lose every time.
Yeah, and that is one of the things that Street Fighter does a lot to make sure that when you lose at the game, you don't feel cheated. Most people feel like the person they're fighting is just objectively better than them at the game. Like, but it's very hard to do that well. Because, yeah, if you have one feature that's abusable, it's gonna get abused, and everyone's going to get pissed off with that.
Yeah. The only time I ever lose in Legends that's not PvP is if the AI just has a lot of health.
Yep.
That's the only way I lose.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they just incredibly, like, buffed the AI.
Yeah.
Like, even getting hit by one of their super attacks, dead in an instant.
Yeah.
That's what they did with their new Zenkai Rush mode.
Yeah.
Fucking
It's basically a no damage run.
in effect,
yeah.
I'm more used to the Zenkai Rush mode now, but I still hate it because not even kidding, you cannot clear the Zenkai Rush thing that they added.
Yeah.
Unless you have more than over half of every character in the game.
Yeah. I'm sorry, did you take no damage? No? Well, you're dead.
I could literally be using... Okay, so type advantage in Legends.
Mm-hmm.
If you have type advantage, and there's a character that, you know, is the type that's weakest to you,
yeah,
they actually don't do as much damage.
Yeah.
Just like any other game.
Yeah.
In Zenkai Rush mode, you could have type advantage and they'd still one-shot you.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is.
It's like, oh yeah, no, we always one-shot you.
Like, Zenkai Rush mode was made to force you to Zenkai boost characters.
Mm-hmm.
Zenkai boosting is taking a unit and just making it stronger. The problem is it just takes a shit ton of your resources in the game.
Yeah.
And the resource you don't want to lose the most is energy.
Yeah.
Energy is like your stamina, like daily.
Yeah, daily stamina from every other game.
Yes. And having more than probably 4,000, you're probably okay. But it's when you're Zenkai boosting a character and it just takes like 3,000 of your energy. Not even kidding. That's how much it takes. It takes 3,000 of your daily energy.
It's just like, well, I'm doing that and I'm done.
Literally, you're done for the week.
Yep. For the week?
Yeah, and then you have to start saving up again.
Not for the day, for the week.
I mean, to save back up your energy, yeah.
Holy shit, that's fucking disgusting. So yeah, I thought you were saying, yeah, just at the beginning of the day, you get 4,000 energy. It's just like, oh, okay,
no.
That makes sense. No, oh, yeah, no, fuck
no,
that shit.
Daily energy, you only get 10.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Yeah, you see why people don't like Zenkai boosting. Because it takes that much stamina to fucking completely Zenkai boost one character.
That's fucking disgusting.
And you have to have a whole team for one of these other, like, modes that they have.
Yeah.
It's not really a mode, more of an event. And this event is so hard that you can only clear it with certain Zenkai boosted characters.
Yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
It really is.
Yeah.
I still love the game, but yeah, they are not forcing me to Zenkai boost every character.
Yeah.
I mean, getting the character to Zenkai Boost 7 is not the difficult part. It's getting all the resources to unlock the abilities for that Zenkai Boost. That's what eats up your stamina.
As I've said, I've made my opinion on mobile games very clear. I'll actually make it a bit more clear. I think if you're a developer of a mobile game and you make games that are like that, if you make games that have, we've got your standard currency and your premium currency, and you can, speed things up in game. You can only play the game for a certain amount of time, and there's energy and all that shit. If you're one of those developers that, if you are watching this video, I don't know why you would be, but if you are a developer of one of those games, you are scum. You absolutely should be barred from making video games.
While I agree with you, Dragon Ball Legends actually has enough events to where you don't need to do that.
That's fine. Doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. The fact that they offer that at all is the problem. If you are making your game with the sole intention of making it fucking annoying to play, no matter how small, the entire point is we're going to make the game annoying to play so that you'll consider paying us more money to take the annoyance away, you are a sham. You are literally the equivalent of a scam artist. Because that is what I consider every mobile game. I consider it a scam. It's being told, hey, here's this cool new game you want to play. Oh, sorry, by game we meant money-making machine. By game we meant you pay us, $30 to then continue to pay us $30 every single month in order to play the game effectively. Just fuck right off. Fuck off. I don't think it is entitled for me to say, I want to buy something and not pay for it anymore. I want to buy something, enjoy it, and then be done with it.
Yeah.
I want a full experience, and that's it.
Again, with Dragon Ball Legends is the only mobile game that I would ever, fight for to keep on, because it's that good of a game, and I actually consider it less of a mobile game than most other mobile games, but it is still one of those mobile games where it's a character summoning game.
Yeah. And it's and every single one of the character summoning games, you are fucking scum. If you've developed one of those games, you are scum.
But literally, the story mode, you don't have to have, the best of the best characters to beat it, or anything like that. So, and they have enough events to where you don't necessarily have to buy, use real money in order to get the characters you want. But it's still a random drop. So you still use money anyway, because you want to.
Yeah, and exactly. And that is the problem. That is what makes you scum. It's when you develop a game with the intention of making people want to pay you more money in the game, not out of a sense of, oh, I love this game so much, and it was really cheap, and so I'm just gonna, donate to the developer on top of that because I felt I didn't pay enough for this game. Because there are games that I've absolutely thought of that. There are absolutely games where I'm just this game was very cheap. There are games I literally will not buy on sale. There are games that I've said, this game is on sale. I think this sale is not enough money to pay for this game. I am going to wait till it's off sale and pay full price. I am perfectly okay with people thinking that way. But when you as a developer are okay, but we want to make that intentional. We want to design the game to make people want to do that all the time. You are scum. You have absolutely no right to be a game developer. You should be fired, and your company should be shut down.
I understand, we have a DLC pack of 5 new characters every, month.
Like, yeah.
That would be nice.
Like,
we just instantly get the character. We don't have to go through some stupid bullshit
like,
of a
here's the
randomizer.
thing. DLC is also shit. Pretty much every single, like, add-on content is shit. But it's at least I am consciously making a decision of, hey, this game has added new content and features for a little bit extra money. Do I want to invest in that extra content for a little bit more money? I am fine with that. Because that little bit extra content does not affect my gameplay. DLC does not affect my gameplay. I don't, like, the existence of the DLC doesn't make my gameplay shitter. The existence of loot boxes, the existence of microtransactions, and all this shit does make my gameplay shitter. It means that I can't play the game well, because in order to play the game well, they intend you to pay more money to play it well. And that's not fun. That's not an enjoyable experience. There's just nothing more to be said than that. If you're a game developer and you're developing a game, and your mindset is not, I want to make a game that people will enjoy playing and want to come back to play more of my games in support of me. If you're the kind of developer that doesn't make a game that's like, and I'm going to offer it at a fair price, where audience will want to pay me more money because I was so generous with my game that I didn't overcharge you, that I didn't scam you out of money. You are a sham. You are scum. And you should get out of this industry.
Yeah, I like how one of the only mobile games that actually doesn't do any of that is Flow Free.
Yeah, Flow Free. And Flow Free is probably a bit overpriced as well, but Flow Free is fine. Flow Free is, like...
Flow Free is a free game. The only thing that you pay for is the removal of ads, which is $5.
Oh, I thought they also had expansions where you could get more puzzles. Did they get rid of that?
That's included.
Oh, they got rid of that too. Oh god, yeah. I'm pretty sure when they first launched, they had, like, DLC where you could, like, basically buy more puzzle packs.
Yeah,
for, like, a couple dollars or something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the removal of ads
is the only thing.
And the DLC is included in one thing.
Okay, so they just, it's all one price now.
$5, $10.
Yeah. No, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, and one time pay, done.
Yeah. Yeah, no. All the puzzle games are the only games I've ever seen on mobile that are actual real games. Like, you know, Flow Free is a real game. It is a game where it charges you once. Again, you don't have to fucking pay for it if you don't want to. You can just play it with ads. Or you can pay the $10 and have no ads and all the content.
Yeah, I actually
and that's the whole fucking game.
The only reason I'd recommend to remove ads from Flow Free is because
sometimes it can lag the game, actually.
It lags the game and it crashes the game.
Yeah, so yeah. So, that's kind of scummy, but that honestly may not be Flow Free's fault. But, again.
Prop Hunt, you can't remove the ads at all.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
But yeah, like, ignoring that specifically, by the way, you have 10 minutes.
Okay.
So, but yeah, ignoring that specifically, even if they just charge $10 for the game, that's fine. It's a fair price, whatever. Yeah. Maybe a bit expensive, but whatever. How many fucking puzzles are there in that game? Like, several thousand puzzles or some shit? It's like a huge number.
Like, 50?
I thought it was way more than 50.
No.
Last time I saw Flow Free, I thought they had, like,
well,
like 20 or 30 puzzles per thing and like 30 or 40
there's 50
tiers.
Packs.
Yeah.
There's over 100 puzzles in each pack.
Yeah, so you have like 5,000 fucking puzzles. And it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah, I think there's well over even that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, $10 for that. Fuck yeah. It's whatever. That's perfectly fine. I bought Picross on Switch and got less puzzles. And I'm pretty sure I might have paid $20. I'm not sure. But that's what I'm saying. Those are the only games that I would consider real games. It's like those and the Sudoku apps.
There are other games that are paid on mobile. Steven Attack of the Light is one of them. But here's the thing, I don't consider it a real game. I know it's on console, and I don't know the console version.
Yeah.
But on the mobile version, there's daily stamina. And I fucking hate it. Because it's literally a wait time. You only have so much you can do, then they force you to wait.
Yeah.
Until your stamina is refilled. Then you can play
also,
again.
any developer who gives a shit about their games, never include stamina in your game. Never. Never, I mean all stamina, but very specifically, do not ever include stamina of, okay, you can play the game this amount, and then after that you have to stop playing the game for the day.
And that's
you
why
have to play and you just have to come back the next day.
That's why I love Dragon Ball Legends so much, because you can go beyond your 10 stamina. You can backlog and save every stamina you ever earned.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
I fucking love that.
It's like, yeah, that's a nice feature. But at the same time, you shouldn't have to backlog stamina because you shouldn't have stamina.
Yeah.
The fact that you can't just sit down and play 6 hours of the game if you want to is fucking bullshit.
I technically could with Legends, but
again, that's because you've backlogged shit.
Yes.
But the point is, when you launch the game, you get your 10 stamina. It's like, oh, I can do 10 staminas worth of shit, and I'm done.
Yeah. Prop Hunt Mobile, even though it had ads on it, it's a legitimate game too. You don't have to pay for anything, not even ads.
Yeah.
So, Prop Hunt Mobile is another game that was not microtransaction in any way.
Yeah.
Even though I kind of wanted it to be, because I wanted my ads gone.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't consider like removing ads to be a microtransaction, because
I don't either.
A lot of free games do that. That's their way of making money, is you watch the ads.
Yeah.
And so saying, hey, buy the game for $6 or $10 or whatever, and you don't have to see any of the ads, that's basically just like, hey, you can play for free and deal with the ads, or you can buy the game and not deal with the ads. And I consider that purchasing the game.
Yeah.
Like, again, I think that one is something that almost no one would object to. That's a perfectly fine thing. Just remove ads, because that's how we support the game. It's the fact that a lot of these fucking games have ads and also have microtransactions. It's just like, no, there is no fucking place in you having ads in your game and having microtransactions. Fucking choose. In fact, no, don't choose. Don't have microtransactions. But you especially shouldn't have microtransactions and ads.
Okay, Jurassic World, the game, technically has ads, but they use ads for you to purchase some things.
No, never acceptable. Period.
Well, here's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to go into a battle, you have a choice between using 5 of your special currency to fight, or just watch an ad then fight.
Yep, I understand. I've played MLP, which does exactly the same thing. You watch these ads and you get the currency. I know how that thing works. Yeah. And she's like, no, that is never acceptable.
I mean, I agree. I hate it. I mean, it's a pain on recording, but because a lot of the mobile games I have backlogged do that.
Yeah.
And I have to
it's
cut
why
out
a lot
the
of
ads
these games
every
get fucking
time.
delisted and just like are shut down because people don't fucking play them because they're shit games. No, sorry, I said that backwards. The ones that get delisted are the ones that aren't doing that. They're the actual good fucking games. The ones that don't get delisted are the ones that are doing that. The ones that should be delisted.
Yeah, Jurassic World, the game, is...
Yeah, also, fuck you, Activision Blizzard, for owning King.
What's King?
They're the Candy Crush company. Fuck you, Activision Blizzard. Go bankrupt and die. In fact, get fucking sued.
Oh, I hate the fact that every time I get a new phone, there are games on it that I'm like, I'm never gonna play this.
Yep, because that's part of how the phone companies make some of their money.
And guess what?
They come pre-installed with shitty apps.
On this phone, I've never had it before. where I got a new phone and those Candy Crush on this
Yep.
phone when
Oh
I
yeah,
got
I've
it.
seen that on plenty. I see that on my computer.
There was also...
Like, I have to delete shitty ads from my PC when I first bought it.
There was 2 versions of Solitaire
Yep.
that I've never seen.
Yep. Well, some of the Solitaire is legit. Like, they're legit games.
No, those... Yeah.
Like, there's Solitaire and Spider Solitaire, which is normally real games. But there are also, non-legit versions that are, shit.
Yeah, there was... Hey, Void.
Hello, Void!
There was one called Classic
Void.
Solitaire and Spider Solitaire.
Yeah, those are usually legit. They usually come with Windows, when they're on Windows.
But, yeah, Father really likes Solitaire.
Yes. Yeah. But no, it's, Okay, I'm gonna be done complaining, and just...
I mean,
we're gonna go back to focusing on... No, I'm never gonna be done complaining, but I'm gonna be done for today. I'm gonna not complain anymore.
Yeah, because mobile games are, cash grab.
I have,
I mean,
it's one of the things where it's one of the things that makes me want to be a politician, only so I can just be like, no, we're banning that. We are banning this shit right here.
I suppose also COD is somewhat like that, because they have loot boxes on their main games too.
Sorry, they don't call them loot boxes anymore. They're surprise mechanics, because those are somehow different things. They are not different.
They are no way different.
Also, they don't call them that in-game.
Yeah, they adopt the Fortnite thing where the stupid season
you know what a fucking surprise mechanic is? A surprise mechanic is playing Metroid Fusion, expecting a normal Metroidvania, and getting a horror game. That's a fucking surprise mechanic, you assholes. Where it's a completely different style of game than you thought it was gonna be. Or a completely different mechanic in the game than you expected. Not, here's a shitty loot box.
Is there a game that exists where you play halfway through, you get, like, your character gets, like, so beaten that your controls actually change?
The closest thing to that I can immediately think of is Half-Life, but that's, you start out with, like, the crowbar, and then get all these weapons, and then you get, like, the shit kicked out of you, and you start back over with the crowbar, and have to get all the weapons again. But, like, I can't think of any games where it's like, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure something like that exists.
Void says there is.
Yeah, I just can't think of it. But I'm sure there are games like that where, a big event happens halfway through and the game changes entirely.
Well, not only does the game change, but your controls change. Like, the actual controls.
Yeah, I'm sure there are games like that. I don't know them off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know of any either.
But, yeah, I have no doubts that exists.
If it does exist.
Indie developers will do all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
I absolutely believe it. Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
No.
You're still playing Pokemon afterwards.
No, it's still... what?
Like, I think what Younger Bro's specifically talking about is, like, you're playing Pokemon, and then halfway through, Team Rocket beats the shit out of you so hard that you start playing Animal Crossing. Like the game just fundamentally changes into, like, a completely different kind of game.
No, what I'm talking about is where literally the controls change. Like, the shoot button isn't the same shoot button that you had at the start of the game.
I mean, that's just basically a randomizer at that point. Where, like, the game
like a randomizer
controls.
for, like, controls.
Yeah, the controls. I mean, there's definitely effects like that.
No, even Pokemon Conquest kind of felt the same, even throughout their long bullshit.
Yeah. We're getting closer, but yeah, like, I mean, there are definitely games that have, like, you get confused and that inverts your controls. There are definitely games that have effects like that.
That does happen, yes.
But yeah,
But I'm talking about for, like, the rest of the freaking game.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I
want to say maybe the closest, maybe Wizard of Legend, but that's because you change your cards.
Yeah. That's getting there. You're getting there. Yeah, I can't think of any off the top of my head, but yes, I'm certain there are games like that. If not, there will be eventually, because somebody will presumably watch this and get inspired and make that.
I mean, I guess Skyward Sword does when you dig into the underground. You're, at that point, playing Bomberman.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing where you break into, like, a random mini-game in the game.
But that's only for, like, a short period of time. But yeah, something like that, in a way.
But yeah, I don't know of any games that have Indigo Prophecy Syndrome. I'll just type that in, games with Indigo Prophecy Syndrome, and see what happens.
I want to say Devil May Cry kind of does it, but that's because you switch characters.
Yeah, anytime the games have, like, your character dies and you change to a different character, would do that. Games that suffer from Indigo Prophecy Syndrome.
Yeah, Jynx despawned at some point.
I mean, I guess Indigo Prophecy Syndrome, because that is a game.
Wait, what? That's a legit title of a game?
Yes.
Okay. Never, ever,
okay, so to explain this, I'm pretty sure we're about it. Yeah, we're at time. We are at time. But yeah, to explain this, what Indigo Prophecy Syndrome specifically means is, I've heard it in the context of anime. Apparently it came from Yahtzee, from the game Indigo Prophecy Syndrome. The idea behind this is basically, where, you'll have a game or an anime or something where the plot's going along a certain way, and you've got things that are happening and everything's as expected. And then the game just randomly drops completely different shit into it.
Like Sword Art Online.
Sort of. Basically the best way to describe it is, imagine if Sword Art Online, you played through the first 50 floors in Sword Art Online, and then the 51st floor, you were in Alfheim Online, or Gun Gale Online. That's Indigo Prophecy Syndrome, where it just falls off the fucking cliff into a whole different game, for no reason. Oh, Frog Factions!
Never heard of it.
It's a fucking, like, meme series. Like, to call it that's not fair, but, like, the entire point of the series is, like, that they have a game that's literally hidden in a different game.
Interesting.
So that might count.
The only frog game I know about is Frogger.
Yeah.
I'll definitely feel like a kid again because that's the first video game I've ever played.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so, yeah. The reason I heard about Indigo Prophecy Syndrome was because of the show, If Her Flag Breaks, which definitely suffered from Indigo Prophecy Syndrome. Real bad.
Never heard of it.
You never will, because we're not watching it.
Was it that bad?
Yeah, it's on my list of not doing.
No.
And I even have it marked as Indigo Prophecy Syndrome in the reason why we're not doing it.
Oh.
Here's the plot of the show. The plot of the show is it starts off in a normal, everyday world where, see if I can try to remember what the fuck was happening. There was, if I remember correctly, it was a fantasy series, sort of? It was like a high school fantasy kind of thing, where people had, like, magic powers or something, and they were going on this quest. And then suddenly, halfway through, it turns out they're in the fucking Matrix, and the only reason that this guy is... Oh, yeah, the guy could see flags. The entire plot was he can see death flags. So he can see literally when someone's about to die and can prevent it. But he can't see his own...
I've heard of that.
I've
heard of that anime.
Yeah, so halfway through the fucking show, it turns out they're in the Matrix, and the reason they're in the Matrix is because they were developed... Like, this guy had to develop his powers in order to fight, basically, an ultra-alien boss from destroying the real world. And it's just like, what the fuck was this?
But yeah, I've definitely heard of that anime. I've never heard the name of the anime.
Yeah, If Her Flag Breaks. It had no fucking reason.
Yeah,
also,
guys-
the main girl, and, okay, this is the one time where I will give them a break on sister shipping, because the main guy had to lose all of his memories to go into the fucking virtual world, and they sent in his sister to go after him, who also forgot who they were, and they were sort of a couple in the show, because they literally did not know who each other were.
Okay.
That is the only time I will allow sister shipping, because the show was so fucking bullshit that it didn't matter that it was sister shipping. It had worse problems than sister shipping.
But yeah, that...
And also, they kind of ended the relationship as soon as they realized they were brother and sister.
Thank God.
So, they kind of were like, oh, no.
Yeah, you have described this anime to me and
Yes.
have never told me the name until now.
Yeah.
Girl I Like has described this anime
Yes.
to me.
It's
And
so fucking...
Azola has
yes.
described this
it's
anime
so
to me.
fucking... What?
From what I understand, Girl I Like was like, it was alright.
Yeah.
And Azola, I think he actually liked it.
Yeah. No. I just threw that shit out the fucking window.
But,
Along with Magical Warfare, which had an ending so bad that it fucked over the whole show.
I think I remember you
Yep.
telling me about it.
That's the one where the brother and the two brothers fight so hard that the evil brother goes back in time and becomes the villain that they've been fighting up till now, and then the good brother kills him at some point and then becomes the villain.
Right.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Alright, well, that is going to have to be it for today's episode. We, again, didn't find Shiny Jynx, but apparently shinies do exist during
Yeah,
this change.
you know,
we finally
How
found
about
them.
that?
We
Shinies
found
exist
two
in a fucking shiny
shinies.
hunt.
Thank God. Yeah, we saw Shiny Seel and Shiny Golbat. So, honestly, I'm happy today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know what more I can do after this besides just sit and wait for the shiny to spawn in the same room.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to do that. So, that is going to be it for today's episode. So, like and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch. Comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.